Hello everyone and welcome to the plane. How is everyone doing today? I hope you're doing fantastic. Hello Neon. Yes, 6-7. You know, I don't think I've ever made a 6-7 joke on stream, but it is a funny joke. I will say I like the 6-7 jokes. They're good, and anyone who says they're dumb, they're wrong. They are wrong. That being said, I get that they could be annoying, but I mean, dude, there's just nothing funnier than just pure randomness. It's so good. I'm telling you. And this isn't me trying to be like, oh, I'm just like all the young kids. This is like, I grew up with that kind of humor, you know? I'm telling you, you ever go back and look at YouTube poops, Source Filmmaker, you know, crazy stuff? It's the same things. This isn't a Gen Z thing. We've been doing this since like 2010, probably before that. So I love it. I love brain rot humor. It's funny. It's always been funny, but I could see how it would be annoying. It would definitely be annoying. I'm kids finally got you into the brain rot. I mean, it's all over YouTube. It's all over every single social media. There's no way, regardless. Actually, I don't think I've heard too many kids at school say it. Granted, I don't really like hang out or listen to what a lot of the kids talk about. To be fully honest, but I don't think I've heard any of the kids even mention 6-7. I'm sure they are, but I don't know. I don't know if a lot of them are, at least not out loud. Maybe I should be the one to break the ice. Walk up to like one of the 6th graders and be like, hey kid, 6-7. I'd probably quit if I did that. I probably would never show my face there again. But yeah, funny as watching Ant Wars. It was honestly, that video wasn't really funny. It was more entertaining. You would have got it if you watched all 16 minutes. I mean, the premise was absurd, but turns out that guy, like, he's like that's like his full-time job. Not the Ant Wars thing, but like he makes big ecosystems for different reptiles and animals and stuff like that. It's a pretty cool channel. Probably wouldn't watch another video from him, but I was just pure perfect. It was perfection that there just so happened to be one video about Ant Wars. It just was perfect timing. The stars aligned for a hilarious video in context. But yeah, how are you doing, Neon? Hope you're doing good. Today we are playing some Blue Archive. There's a new mini story. It revolves around the Moriol, and I'm hoping Arata, the silly little terrorist organization girl. She's silly. She can't actually do any harm, but she tries. And I think we're gonna hang out with her. I hope it's not just a bunch of NPCs. I assume Arata is gonna be part of it. If she's not, I'm gonna be so sad, man. I'm gonna be so sad. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing that today. It's a real short story. All the mini stories are like 2 episodes long, so we don't really have too much to do there. So after that, we have a ton of relationship quests to get through. I have them all unlocked except for Swimsuit Renge, which actually I might get her today, so I guess we could do her today. But besides that, I have a ton of other things not unlocked. Hello, Freedom! How are you doing? Thank you for the mambo. We're just getting started here. I'm just talking about what we're gonna do. So I did my tactical challenge off camera, but we still have our other dailies to do. We have another total assault. Man, I don't want to do total assault, but I think I'm gonna have to. And it sucks because I'm going on a trip tomorrow. I'm going to be out all weekend, so I think I'm gonna have to try Insane on mobile, which is gonna be interesting. I don't know how that's gonna work. Feeding Nina and playing Digimon. Ooh, sounds fun. I hope the feeding goes well. I hope they like the food. And I hope the Digimon goes well. But yeah. Got some cinnamon apple tea. Very tasty. My mom just got it. It's very nice. Alrighty. Let me turn my heater off. Okay, well, we got some days to do and I have a ton of other stuff. I think the total assault's probably gonna take the longest here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. I'm not gonna like actually go for Insane. I might give it a one shot if I have it unlocked. I just want to get to Extreme, which I should be able to do Extreme. It seems pretty simple, but we'll find out. Anyway, let's get started here while we yap. All right, oops, there we go. Let's turn that down just a little bit. Hello, ebook. Ebook is waiting as usual. All right, I wonder if we have any birthdays coming up soon. Oh, we have Hifumi tomorrow. Nice, Hifumi. All right, let's do our bounties real quick here. I don't think we have any bonuses going on right now. No 2 times multipliers, so perfect time to farm the event. Unless I'm wrong. Okay, we do have one in our missions. What do you have? Standard? Hard missions. Okay, 2 times hard. Cool. That's pretty nice. We need some elf. Go ahead and farm those. I don't think I have anyone I really need to farm. Maybe I should farm like a Hoshino or something. Maybe a Yuka. No, I had enough Yuka. I'll come back to Total Assault. First, we are going on the quest for Ibuki and Swimsuit Renge, but Ibuki takes priority. Alright, let's see if she's here today. There's Swimsuit Renge. Okay. So we're definitely not getting her to level 10 today. Hopefully next week. Alright, who do we have? Can we have at least one Ibuki? Yesterday I had 3 Ibuks. That was very cool. But most days I've been getting like none. Because there's just so many characters now on the rotation. It's pretty rare to get the character you actually want. Let's see. No. All right, 2 more chances here. Oh, really? Oh, there's an Ibuki. We got one. She's hanging alone. Oh, she's at the preschool. Hanging out at the preschool. Okay. And last but not least, we got one more. Okay, 1 of each. Fair enough. Bleach is in your head? Like, Bleach, the anime, is like running in your head, or like Bleach is literally burning your scalp? Because that's very, very scary if you have Bleach burning your head. I would recommend immediate medical attention if there's bleach in your head. So Hyakyako. Yeah, that's one of the districts. That is the Japanese-inspired festival district, which is actually having a beach event right now. Oh, we got a bunch of them today. All right, let's go ahead and invite Renge. Should get her up to level 8. I hope. Let's watch. I haven't actually watched her animation. Nice. A little shy. She's cute. I like hers. Also the band name of the guys who did the opening. Oh, the band is called Hyakyako? Interesting. I don't know what Hyakyako actually means. I just know it as a location, but I guess it does mean something, probably. There's a Pina screaming. Yeah. Alright. I still haven't decided when I'm gonna drop all my gifts on Ibuki. Because I have so many gifts, guys. Look at all. I have 32 of the roses. I have so many of these purples. I have like 39 bears. Oh, I don't want to give them right now. I only have 14 coloring sets. I should probably get some more coloring sets. Granted, all at like 41 earbuds, dude. I don't know if I have enough to get her to 100. That's the problem. You see, I want to get her to level 100. Oh, I also have 2 of those. Okay. But I want to save it for a special day. I'm thinking Valentine's Day. I'm thinking Valentine's Day. We just chuck it all in and just see if it's enough. I think it'll be enough. But we'll find out. All right, let's do the dailies here. Am I still? Yeah, I'm still trying to do that. Is it Capybara with the hat? Wait, what? Ibuki? No, that's a teddy bear. That's a little teddy bear. Let's see. What am I buying out here? I think I was going back for these. So more Yukari dolls or Kikyo dolls. This is kind of a boring store, I'll be honest. The event store is pretty boring here. Even the special mini event, there's really nothing cool. Alright. Alright, let's see if anyone in the club said something messed up today. Let's find out. I'm afraid. Okay, we're all just screaming. That's fair. I'll scream. We're all screaming. Okay. Let's go here. Load, please. Thank you. Grab our daily stamina. Guess what came in the mail today? 50 pyrazines. I really don't have any. I really screwed myself with that Natsu session, but it is what it is. The band is Hello Sleepwalkers. Ooh. I definitely remember that name from somewhere. I've definitely heard of the band name before. Remember this? Yeah. Probably should buy that too. Yeah, I don't need that. You can watch it later. Oh, I think I'm assuming, did you DM it? Because I will definitely check that out later. All right, I think we're done with our dailies. Thank you. So let's just really quickly, let's just, oh man, I really don't want to do this. I'm gonna check levels here, see what people are at. Okay, so we're back to insane. So let's see what people are using for insane. I'm assuming it's Shiroko Terror. These people aren't even using Shiroko. Okay, you're using Kuroko. Using Noah? All right, that's just a weird team. Alice. Is this a 2-team? It is a 2-team clear. Okay. I don't think you need a 2-team clear. Okay, they're all using 2 teams. I swore people were using 2 teams a couple days ago. Maybe they were the tryhards. Okay, Hikari's a weird idea. Okay, so you're using Shiroko on first. This is for insane, not for extreme. So I probably get by with just one. Called Terror. Spoilers. if you read the story, there's a reason. No, but I guess spoilers in case anyone wants to play it. I'm gonna just tell why. But so Shiroko is from an alternate universe. There are multiple. The Blue Archive is a multiverse, so there are different universes that all have the same things unfolding in different ways. So Kuroko is from a universe where in every universe, Shiroko is a demon sent down by some celestial beings to eventually destroy the universe she was sent to, in every universe. So Kuroko, who was just that other world's Shiroko, has successfully done that. She went and destroyed that universe. And then with the help of somebody else, I won't say, at least there's that little bit of suspense. Her plan and her master's plan are to go to every universe and destroy them all. So Sensei obviously and the students prevent that, and then Shiroko or Kuroko or Shiroko Terror becomes a good person again, because she was a good person. She was just convinced to do bad things. So she comes back. So yeah, she was evil. She destroyed a universe. And then she came and we helped her back. And we use her in this one because she is very good at AoE. Looks like most people are using AoE and then dual single target DPS? Triple single target DPS. Is anyone using Yuka on the first half? Okay, this person didn't even use Yuka. But they did use Tomoe. Okay, use that one. No one's using Yuka on first half. Okay, you are. But then who do you use in second half? Okay, okay. All right. I think I have an idea about how to do extreme here. terrific. Oh my god. Good one, Neon. I'm sorry, Ibuki. I can't use you for this one. I have to use somebody else. I thought I got rid. I'm sorry, Ibuki. I actually might swap her in. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so this is only extreme. So who do I want to start with? I think I want to start with Shiroko. And I don't think I need that. Could I put somebody else in instead of Rio? I wonder if I could put somebody else in instead of Rio. Because I don't think I really need that. Well, because I would use... That means 2 buffs. Yeah, let's put somebody else in instead of Rio here. Instead of Rio... Akko is probably pretty good. That's probably good. This is probably not gonna work. Okay, we'll do that. I think that's an interesting strategy here. I'm not following a guide for extreme, so I'm truly making this up as I go along. Insane, there's no way. I'm definitely using a guide, but I guess I have to 2-team it? That's gonna suck. Yeah, let's turn that down a little bit. Alright, we're only gonna work on this for a little bit. I think what I'm gonna do is wait for 5. And then we're gonna pop Shiroko. And throw... Okay, throw her on it. It's probably good enough, because now we're gonna need Yuka, yep, to move out of the way. Alright. And now I can just buff a little bit. Yep, now we can Wakamo, I think. Ah, but because of the cutscenes, I screwed it up. Okay, it's fine. If I can't do it this round, I'll definitely do it next round. Okay. Yep, we're gonna use Yuka to move again. And I think... Yeah, we're gonna reapply Shiroko Terror here. Alright, Shiroko, I need you to focus on the other guy. Okay, thank you. Okay, cool. It's phase 2. Hello, Gare. How are you doing? The Twitch sensation. Oh, gosh. Oh, you had me at 240. Uh-oh. No. Not the 240. Alright, so what do I want to do here? Oh, we gotta pay attention. This one. Alright, the guy on the right. So let's swap to you. Yeah, now I can ignore Shiroko Terror. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, shoot, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. You know what? Just go, Yuka. Protect them all. Oh, cool, we got right. I think I just need one more hit, and I think we're good. Alright, one more hit to the right. Not even close, dude. Not even close. Alright, we're just gonna pop Shiroko Terror. How's the damage dealing here? Yeah, Shiroko's Terror is on the wrong one. Oh, I guess I could move us to the right. Oh, but you're gonna change again. Oh, okay, there we go. That's what I should have done. I'm stupid. Alright, now we should be good. Hello? Pop it again? Just go? Okay. Yeah, I was a really rough run. I definitely could have done a lot better. In fact, I might. Well, that was the mock battle anyway. Alright, so I did that with plenty of time. Let's try this. Let's go extreme. Let's go enter. And I'm just going to send it. This is probably going to be difficult. Alright. I think the smartest play is what I did, which would be pop Shiroko. Evil E2. I suppose I am evil. I'm using evil girl. And then we're gonna throw Kyoko on you. And now I think, yep, we go here. And I think we just wait for Wakamo here. We go Wakamo, and then Kisaki, Akko. Okay, we're probably gonna need to use Yuka again. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Now let's Shiroko tear in there. Okay. I'm gonna wait. Okay, there we go. All right, so now I need to use Yuka to move them over to the right area. So we're gonna go here. Pause. Where do we need to go? To the right again. So we're gonna bring them over here. And I'm gonna pop Shiroko. And now I think we just send it. Oh, this is gonna be so much better. We're gonna nail this one here. Pop Shiroko again. There we go. That was way better. Yeah, I forgot that I could move Shiroko. And that would have made her focus. So the way that one works is there are 3 of those guys in the second phase, and only one of them is real. So you have to figure it out by which color of cards they throw when they spin. But Shiroko, because she's an auto attacker, she only attacks the middle one or wherever she's in front. So yeah, I just had to move her over to the right. Okay, that being said, that was only extreme. That should bump me up relatively high. Yeah, pretty high. Next up is insane. I'm not doing this right now because that's going to take hours. When does the season end? The season ends December 1st. Oh man. I'm gonna just come home on Sunday and just send it. Did you get it, Neon? Oh my god. I think Neon, you've been very close every single time. That long knee ha ha ha. That's funny. Yeah, so this gauze is annoying. Mambo. Hello, Ronin. Mambo. Oh my god, Mambo. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have the 2 team. The cool thing is there's a lot of different people or different team setups. Mambo. I love that Mambo one. A lot of people are using swimsuit Izuna. I don't have her. Tracksuit. Okay, so it really looks like Team 2. Oh, they used... Oh, okay, they borrowed a tracksuit Yuka. I don't think I need to do that. I could probably get by with Shizuko swimsuit. Interesting. But it looks like Team 2 is just load the second team up with just DPS characters and just send it. Ooh, I found an Ibuki team. Maybe I'll use Ibuk. So they use DPS Hoshino and DPS Izuna and that. Okay, interesting. They also use Wakamo in the first app. Okay, so there's a lot of variety on the teams. Granted, this is only day 2 of the raid. But I'm kind of interested to see what Lunatic is. Lunatic is 6 teams! What are you doing? 6 team Lunatics. What are we talking? Or 5 team. That's so absurd. I'm never doing Lunatic, man. That's so absurd, dude. Okay, well, there's only 3 people who have done Lunatic, and one of them is an Ibuki enjoyer. We love to see the representation. All of them are using Ibuki, I believe. Yeah, because she's a really, really good attack buff. She's not as good as a DPS, unfortunately. At least not on this raid. She has a couple raids, whereas she has a couple raids where her DPS shines, but she's really, really good as a support because she has a really nice attack buff. But yeah, don't worry, Neon. I will use Ibuki. I'll probably have to use her, to be honest, in the second half, because I think the second half is going to be pretty easy. I think. The first half is where I'm going to struggle the most because I'm going to need to use Shiroko Terror. Okay, this is all Torment. They all one-teamed in Torment, dude? How do you one-team Torment? I guess these guys are the maximalists. Like, let's go down to, like, hundreds. Are they still one-teaming Torment? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how we're doing this, because you see, Insane is a two-team. I guess no, because a two-team would be faster. Because it's basically, it's two completely different boss fights. The first fight is like an AoE slash DPS, and the second one is just a single DPS. So they're two fully different teams. Similar to Wakamo Hovercraft, where it's quicker to just use two teams as opposed to just having one team that does both tasks. He's a Hikari team. Okay. Well, it looks like there's a ton of variety, so whatever. Like I said, I'm not doing this today. I will attempt it, but oh shoot, I need to use my sweeps. All right. Okay, have to look up some guides. All right, am I done? I believe I'm done. A little bit of that. Little bit of that. A little bit of Ibuki head packs. Wait, what? Okay, I guess I didn't grab that. Cool. Alrighty. I think it's time. Let's Ibuki one more head pat here. It is mini story time. It is finally time. Oh, I see her. I see her. There she is, guys. I see her. Guys, she was in the Hyakuyaku swimsuit event. And I love her little swimsuit. It's so cute. And she has a little inner tube. Oh, man. I'm gonna be so happy when they release her. I'm so excited for Arata. She's so funny. She's probably one of my most hyped characters. My favorite characters in terms of hype, like not released, are definitely Otogi from Fox Squad. She's definitely my favorite. Like I'm so hyped. When she drops, she might replace like my top favorite character of all of Blue Archive. I'm definitely waiting for her. Arata is definitely a close second because she's so silly. And she's obviously going to be released. They said every character will be released, with the exception of mobs, I believe. I mean, I guess they didn't say that, but like, they're not going to release a mob. They might. I'm not going to be upset, but I don't think they will. But every named character should be released at some point. So Arata will definitely be coming, I hope. But I will be going into debt for Arata and Otogi. I'm trying to think of other characters that haven't released yet. Because Tsumugi came out. Did she? No, she hasn't come out yet, has she? Tsumugi is definitely another one that I want to come out. Has she come out yet? Tsumugi Blue Archive. I don't think she's come out yet. Shina Tsumugi. I don't think she's playable yet. Yeah, no, we definitely would have known. Is she? No, that's art. Hold on. Give me a second. Just need to very quickly watch this. I really quickly need to watch this clips of the Wild Hunt collab or Wild Hunt. Yeah, no, she's not out yet. I should have known that, but yeah, no, she's not out yet. Okay, come on. All right, moving on. Yeah, so Tsumugi, third hype character. Those are my three hypes. So Togi, Arata, Tsumugi. Those are my three characters that I want the most. Also Erika, but everyone wants Erika. She's coming out very soon. I think collectively she's the most hyped because she was in beta, so people are very much waiting for her. But I like Erika a lot, but I'm not too pumped for her to come out. All right, let's hang out with Arata. Fierce Morio Knight. The Morio, the menaces of Hyakuyaku. They've called a secret meeting for only the Morio-s to attend. And an invitation goes to Arata. She's the most menaced. The Phantom Menace. One peaceful day in spring. Or on a peaceful spring day in spring. Ah, I can't do this anymore. Yes, you can. What's happening, leader? What's wrong? Are you serious? You can't think of a single thing? Look around, guys. Look at her. Look at how bratty she is. You just want to bop her on the head. Good old bop. Well, I see we're cleaning like usual, I think. Exactly. That's all we ever do these days. Clean, clean, clean. Well, I mean, what else are we supposed to do? The Hyakuryodon really laid down the law after the last time. You know, if we were to beat them, we could tell them to do the cleaning. That'd be a blast, but we just lose every time. It's nice to dream though, isn't it? We've been on cleaning duty so much lately that I'll unconsciously pick up the trash when I'm just walking around. I mean, that means your community service is working, right? We're turning these people into good community or good citizens of the community. Huh? You too? Ugh, this is not a bonding moment. This isn't right. We are Morio. We stand to do something befitting of the Morio. What's befitting of us? Huh? Seriously? Obviously, it's... So, real quick, the Morio is a terrorist organization, to put it bluntly. They cause havoc and try to... I don't know if they have a message. I forgot their message, but they just want to cause havoc and chaos among the public. So, but it's fine because it's a silly terrorist organization. They're silly, so we can laugh at them or laugh with them. So it's not serious, but I mean, in all ways, they are just a terrorist organization. Which it's a lot more common in Blue Archive than you would imagine, because people don't really die. What even is being Morio? I love that face. Secret or street Morio hideout? Leader, you're still thinking about earlier? You really get caught up with weird stuff sometimes. That's right. What matters is that we're all together having fun. Who cares about meanings or names? There's a problem. Huge problem. Leader, it's an emergency. Hurry, look. What? What is it? Can't you see I'm doing some important thinking here? Why are you acting like someone died? Nothing serious, actually. I just wanted to give you a good scare. Oh my gosh. I just wanted to scare you. What a crazy thing to do to your boss. Yo, boss. No, I'm just playing. I'm playing. We're good. Uh-oh. What are you gonna do? Ah, you! Say no to violence. You made leader mad. Oh man, what kind of... No offense to her. I haven't seen her ever deal any damage. I haven't seen her hurt anyone or win anything. Like, what can she do? How is she the leader? Maybe everyone's like, she's so adorable, we have to make her the leader. We have to have a little cute little leader. All right, so what's going on? All that laughing made it slip right out of my mind. You got an invitation, leader. An invitation? Morio Night. That's what it was, or that was it, but they said you'd understand. What? Morio Night? Are you serious? What's that? Do you know? I might have heard the name before or something. Are you Morio or not? This is the basics. I'll explain, so listen up. Morio Night. It's a secret meeting that's been held since the very beginning of Morio. You only get to hear about it in whispers or once in a blue moon. It's the legendary meeting that only the Morioest of Morios get invited to. That's Morio night. Oh, she's so excited. She's so excited. Yeah, her halo does look paw-shaped. It's so cute. I can't tell what animal it is because she's got the little tiny ears. I don't think she has a tail though. I don't think when I downloaded her PNG she had a tail. It could be a tiny little tail, like a little bunny tail. I don't know what animal that's supposed to be though. I'm guessing some kind of like tunnel burrow, like a mole rat or some kind of like a meerkat or something. Something that digs holes, like a menace, you know? I don't think it's a raccoon, but it's like the weird pointy ears. Tanuki. Oh, she probably is a tanuki. Do tanukis have? I thought they had long ears though. Tanuki. Oh, they are. Yeah, it's definitely a tanuki. It's definitely a tanuki. Never mind. Those ears are like identical. The color scheme is the same. Yeah, that's definitely a good call, Ronan. She's a tanuki for sure. No leaf though. Well, there is the green little hair clip, but don't tanukis usually have like a leaf? It's an Izza. How are you doing? It's so good to see ya. Welcome on in. We're hanging out with Arata, my favorite little terrorist. Actually, that's a lie. I think Klee's my favorite little terrorist. I think Klee's still my favorite over this. Because Klee's still a good girl. She's a bad girl. Arata's a bad girl, but she's a silly bad girl. But Klee is a true good girl, so I like her. I saw that Klee was getting a buff. I almost wanted to download the game. I was like, she's getting a buff? All right, maybe I'll play the game. And then I found out that you need one of the Nodcry characters. And I was like, well, now I don't want to play the game. I was so close to downloading the game again. And then they were like, no, but you need another character to use the other character. And I was like, then what's the point of buffing the character if you can't use the character? So I don't know. I was like, nah. Yeah, I do think her mom is a really, really good design. I mean, that's the one thing. Even if I don't agree and I don't like the direction they're taking the character design in, their character design is still top tier. I don't think it's like the best. I think honestly, I think Star Rail has kind of topped it a little bit. I don't think I could say, I feel like I could say, I don't think Blue Archive is the best character design, but to me, Blue Archive has perfect character design. It's not the best, but it's perfect. It does what it needs to do perfectly. Oh, you need a Hexenzirkel character. Oh, that's even worse. Well, I guess no, because then if you get her mom, okay, that's actually pretty cool then. Okay, I thought it was one of the Nodcry characters. That's how someone on YouTube explained it. So, I mean, I guess I shouldn't believe YouTube people. Okay, then that's honestly, I still don't think I'm gonna download the game again. I still live by my motto of, I mean, if I really, really want to download it again, I'll download it again. But I'm still going with, unless they kill off a playable character, I'm not downloading it again. Like, they take a playable character and they kill them, not bring them back like fully dead. That's the only way I'm going to play the game. Or if I just genuinely am like, okay, I want to try this, but I don't think I'm going to. Solve your problem. Well, honestly, now I thought it was a Nodcry, but the fact that it's like you could use her mom, I would feel much better about using that. Also, why isn't Klee considered a Hexenzirkel character? She's the daughter of one. Because Albedo... Wait, hold on. Wait, why isn't Klee a Hetz? Because Albedo was made by Alice, right? Or she was made by one of the witches, right? Which would make him a Hexenzirkel. And Klee's mom is, you know, Klee... Why isn't she... You want to go to the store and buy some sodas, but I don't know if I should. I would recommend don't get a soda because they're bad for you. But if you really, really want one, then go get one because I'm sure one isn't going to hurt. Is the Witches of the Round Table? Yeah. So I assume, yeah, her. And then Sucrose, Durin makes sense. Mona, I guess she is a witch. So her master was one of the Hetson Circle characters. I don't know anything about Durin. I assume Durin just must have been one of the witches. Sucrose, I don't even know. I know she's like sort of related because of Albedo and her alchemy. I don't really know how she connects. So why isn't Klee considered a or is she? And you just said she has to be paired with one of those. I guess that's what you meant, but if she's not, then I don't see why. It's made by Rheindotter, which was one of the sinners. Oh, so she wait, no, wait, was she or wasn't she? She was made by one of the sinners and one of the witches. So Albedo was made by one of them, right? Not by Klee's mom, but one of them, right? God, dude, I don't know anything about Genshin anymore. Oh man. Now it's fused with the Shades of Faney. Dude, okay, I have no idea. I have no idea what that is. Shades of Fanes? Never heard of that. And honestly, I don't plan to. Man. But yeah, no, all this being said, I really like her Alice's design. That was one thing I was like, they need to nail that. And I think they did. I think they made everyone happy. Oh, I know, someone's always gonna be playing. They did a very good job. I think they did a good job based off her description. And honestly, I think Varka, they did pretty good too. I know he should have been the large buff guy that we all wanted, but I mean, I think it looks pretty good. It makes sense. It lives up to the name. But yeah, Genshin character design still good, still top of the game. Not the best. I don't know what I would consider the best, but very good. I just don't like what they're doing with it. But the characters themselves look very cool and are designed very smartly. I just don't like what they're doing. I mean, I like Alice's. I think Alice was good, but that's because she's based off of Klee's design. So, but yeah. Anyway, we have our Tanuki that we so quickly figured out thanks to Ronan. She's going to Morio Night. I completely forgot a Tanuki existed, so I totally would not have thought of this. We're finally being recognized for all the impressive work we do. They're like, we don't do any work. Don't lie. Okay. They're like, nah, we don't do any work. This is a prank. Huh? What's with that reaction? Be more excited. This is Morio Night we're talking about. I mean, I'm excited for you, I think, but I don't really get it. And the Morio is really that old? I thought it was just some random name we picked. Ugh, fine. There's no point in talking about this with you guys. Anyways, we gotta show up strong in front of the other leaders at Morio Night. We need to wear something that really highlights our class and like a mask. But you don't even wear a mask, leader. Hey, watch your mouth. What if she's sensitive about it? Ah, sorry, leader. I didn't know. Ugh, you rascals, your blabbering mouths. I don't think she cares. I just haven't found one that captures my classiness yet. Your classiness. Okay. You have a lot of class. Well, it is a big deal choosing a mask. If it's too trendy, you're just a follower. But if you don't want to pick something ugly, just to be special and different. I felt the same way. It took me days to pick mine. I got bad news that you guys have the same mask. Bad news. Yes, the Tanuki can be mischievous. That's definitely what they're going for. And these girls are definitely foxes. Whoa. You got a 5-stream streak. Congrats, Scare. I don't know why that didn't show up in my other chat. But congrats on the 5-stream streak. Good job. Also, we have ads starting very soon. I hope they are fun and entertaining. And I'll fill you in with what you missed out on in a bit. Enjoy the ads. felt the same way. Oh yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure, because in actual like CGs, there are no duplicate mobs. So I'm pretty sure the mobs we see here are not actually duplicates. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's obvious, but just in case, the mobs are not actual duplicates. So they do have different masks, technically. For a Modio member, a mask is everything. It doesn't just cover your face. It's something that captures your feelings and thoughts with a single expression. 2 years ago, they say the legendary Modio, who fought their match against the Hyakaryodan president to a draw after 100 moves, carried a bunch of different masks for different emotions. That's impressive. So, there's absolutely no way we can go to an important meeting like this with a bare face. But we can't just wear any mask, otherwise they'll look all down at us. They'll all look down on us. I really can't read today. Is there a record? There's always a record. Oh, is she finally doing it? I've decided. Street Modio, we're heading out to find a mask befitting of your leader's class. Wow, leader, it's actually happening. You're finally picking a mask. This is gonna be a blast. I saw one the other day that I thought suited you perfectly. I hope it's just like a cat mask. Listen to me, this is serious. We're not going out for a play date. Yes, we are. We're going out for a play date. We are. All right. I'm so glad that they started making these 3 episodes long instead of 2, because I always like more story. Like, I'm pretty sure the first one was yeah, which was 2, which this one was hilarious. Makoto and Cherino cinema pairing. Was this the one? No, this wasn't the one with the bathroom. That was that was this one, right? The one where Cherino got attacked by a by a robotic shower. That was really funny. The mask is this. Yes, it's the hamster E2. Oh gosh. I'm kind of just waiting for the ads to end here because I don't want to move on too far. What other ones do we have? Then we had that one. That one was cute. Met You by Chance was a really cute one. My favorite was definitely the Kirara's and Erika's Twinkling Day. That was so wholesome. That was true lesbians. I don't care if that gets people mad at me for pairing 2 Blue Archive girls together. I don't care. Erika is in love with Kirara. She has big girl crush. I don't care. They are girlfriends. Or at least Erika is. I don't know if Kirara feels the same way. She definitely does a little bit, but that was a really good one. But some people don't want that. Actually, I'm pretty sure a lot of the Blue Archive community, because a lot of times when you have like pairings that aren't with the main character, people get upset. I'm pretty sure a fair amount of people most people in the Blue Archive community actually don't mind inner like non-main character pairings. So maybe they would. I think most people probably would be okay with that, at least in the Blue Archive community. I think we're pretty open to that. Blue Archive has all kinds of fans for all kinds of people. Welcome back from ads, everybody. I was just waiting a bit before we got into the next one. We're gonna go pick out a mask for Arata, something that suits her spirit. Oh, hi Nagusa. Please don't kill her. We ran into the worst possible, most dangerous scenario as soon as we got here. What's with that reaction? So, what trouble have you stirred up this time? We haven't done anything yet. We haven't done nothing yet. Yet? You always mess me up with the way you talk. Stay here. I will investigate. Hey, we don't have time for... Oh my, is that you, Arata? Who's this? Oh, it is, along with her friends. I don't need a hand related today. What should we do? The one with the leash, or was it the other one? So funny enough, there are 2. There are two well, I don't want to say character. They're not centered around the leash. But there are two different characters who use a leash in two different ways in this game. Their character is not centered around it. But there are two times. If I had a nickel for every time a dog collar was used in Blue Archive, I would have 2 nickels. I hate that joke. There's my hot take. I hate the Doofenshmirtz 2 nickels joke. I think it's a good meme. It's a good meme format and whatever. I think my biggest complaint is when people recite it. I know I just recite it, and I do hate that I recited it. And I guess I don't hate it. It's just, it's not as funny as I think. I think it's because it's so long. Like, a meme should be pretty short. Because you have to say, like, to me, I think the meme would be funny. The meme would be funny if you just said, if I had blank every time this happened, I would have 2 nickels. I think if the meme stopped right there, I think it would be kind of funny to say it over and over and over again. Because now you have to say, if I had blah, blah, blah for every time this happened, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right? Like, that's such a long thing to recite every time you want to make a joke. It's like, I don't know. It's funny the first time, but then if you have to keep saying it over and over and over again, you know, every time you hear it, you're like, ah, okay, I know it's coming. There's really no, there's a long pause before you get to the punchline, but you already know what the punchline's gonna be. Or if it was shorter, you would get to the punchline by the time they finish the sentence, you know, even if you're not expecting it. But every time someone says, as soon as they say, if I had a, I know what the joke's gonna be. If I had a nickel, I immediately know what the next, you know, 5 seconds of the joke are gonna be. And I'm like, oh, I'd have to sit here and wait for it to end. I mean, it's funny. It is funny. It's just there's such a long pause in between. Or most people are done laughing at that joke by the time they said, if I had a nickel, you're done laughing at the joke the person is going to continue to make. Which, granted, I'm pretty sure the meme was originally a reading format, which for reading, I think that's fine. It works out fine. I don't think anyone has turned that into a video format. I don't think they've used it as like videos. It's usually just the, you know, pictures of the guy, or they just say it. If they say it, then obviously that's in a video, but it's not like a video of the show. I don't know why I went on a rant about that joke, but I think it's moved on anyway. I don't think anyone says it anymore, so maybe I just said all that for nothing. I mean, even if it's still going on, I still probably said that all for nothing, but there's my opinion on the Doofenshmirtz nickel joke. Make it shorter. You're a funny guy, you know. However, I am not laughing. Yeah, you know, that's kind of how I feel. It's because it's like, I already said my piece. You're done laughing by the time, like, way before the joke is over. It's a really poorly timed or poorly set up joke. It's like the punchline comes before the setup. Only because we've heard the joke so many times. Like, the joke would be funny if you heard it for the first time. It works nicely the first few times you hear it. But now that it's so mainstream, everyone knows what the punchline is. So you're laughing at the punchline now becomes the front part of the joke, and the setup becomes the last part, and it just falls apart. I don't know why I'm over analyzing this meme, but let's just keep reading, guys. Let's just keep reading. Are you acquainted? I run errands for them sometimes for pocket money, because it's hard to have fun at festivals unless your pockets are full. Well, I can't offer you some. Can I offer you some snacks? We have Yokon. Really? Leader, what do you say? You idiot. Did you already forget why we're here? Alright, sorry. We promised Leader we'd do stuff today. That's okay. If you get hungry, just drop by on your way back. See, we're being good citizens today. She causes trouble and can tell a white lie here and there, but she's a good girl. She is a good girl. She's literally a child. Like, she is the most child in all of Blue Archive. Truly just a kid doing what she can. Doing her best. Ah, I see. You're all Hyakyako students after all. I hope you can get along. Ah, everyone just get lost.
Yeah, we told you, kiddo. You shouldn't raise your voice at your elders.
Ah, we've made her quite angry. We'll be on our way. Uh-oh. Should we be friends? Oh, Nagusa! Yay! Friendship is the best cure for violence. Are you out of your mind? There's no way I'd ever be friends with someone from the Hyakaryodan. Aw. Leader, wait for us. Aw, poor Nagusa. Oh, she probably knows what she did. She's like, I'm messing with her now. Did we lose her? Wait, we didn't even do anything. Why did I run? Leader, have you got no faster? Maybe it's because of all our plans and us running away these days. Shut up! It's a good thing I've gotten faster. Stop making it weird. But, wasn't that actually a good thing? What thing? Well, we wouldn't have to do all this running if we were friends with the Hyakaryodan, right? Oh, that's a good point. They're like the elite of the elite. Maybe they'd even give us some festival coupons. Stop it! Stop it right there now! Why are you so mad about that? Morio and Hyakaryodan can never, ever, ever be friends. It's set in stone. Set in stone? Since when? By who? That's in the beginning of time. You can't argue with that. And the person who did it was obviously... moving on. She has no idea. She knows the bare minimum of the history of her club. I don't ever want to hear you saying something cringy like that ever again. Leader doesn't know, huh? Whoops, wrong button. Friendship's disgusting. Not on my watch. Yeah, we'll never have friends. Never. Sometimes you just gotta read the room and let it go. Because of that pointy Hyakaryodan person. Pointy? What's pointy about her? Our plan to take our time looking for a mask at the market. The market would only have boring ordinary masks anyway. We're looking for a mask so special it'll command the attention of any room. Oh my god, what? What are you doing here? Adabu, what are you doing? I thought you were... Wait a minute. What school does she belong to? Oh no, she's not in the school, obviously. I guess she's Helmet Squad, so she doesn't have a district. I thought she was like always in a district. I guess she's Helmet Gangster, so she can be wherever she wants. Okay, Ravu's showing up. Let's go. 2 delinquents hanging out. I like it. Ah, so this isn't a tourist spot. Yeah, we've been looking forward to this trip forever, and now we're lost or on the run of bad luck. That's it. That's it. Oh, you're gonna take her welding mask? No, don't steal her mask. Huh? Huh? What's it? It's Ravu. Please don't steal her mask. She puts a lot of work into taking care of that mask. Fierce Morio Night 3. Oh, I love the song. The song is so good. Now, since it looks like everyone's here, we'll begin by this year's Morio Night. Wait, we're just skipping to the end? Oh, this song is so cool. Wow, they're all super famous Morio leaders. Ugh, I'm getting nervous. Am I the worst dressed here? Did you actually steal their mask? No. Mumble. Hey, did you see her? There's a dangerous attendee this year. If she's making high-ranking leaders like this nervous, she must be really important. Oh my god, she did! Not the PUBG helmet! Oh man, that's so awesome. I love it. She's wearing it. How did you convince her? You didn't convince, you just stole it, didn't you? Is she from a different affiliation? I've heard that outside of Hyakyako, there are the crazy people like that. Silence! 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 Order! 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 bringing back my judge days. We have gathered here today to discuss the future of the Monio, not to chit-chat. Do I have everyone's attention? Good, let's proceed. How has it been in Hyakyako as of late? It feels like we've been ignored lately. Anyone else? I agree. We don't elicit the same kind of fear we used to. Like when they held the Tree of Delights ritual without even telling us. Yeah, they're not respecting the Morio name. It seems we're all in agreement. Even during the Tree of Deities. Why did I say delights? I meant to say deities ritual. We were almost met with utter humiliation. However, Arata and the Street Morio's protest contributed greatly to our cause, which is why we've invited her here today. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, during one of the Hyakyako, I think it was the Gehenna field trip to Hyakyako, where they were going there to see to witness one of the festivals. And yeah, Arata and her group like set a bunch of stuff on fire on accident. Well, on purpose, but it turned into an insane inferno. So she did do that. It got way more than she wanted, but I mean, I guess it worked. Right? The Tree of Deities ritual is Hyakyako's festival, meaning it's our festival. So I couldn't let those outsiders just do whatever they wanted. Did I contribute? All I remember is getting yelled at by the Yin Yang Club and Hyaka Ryodan for causing trouble again, though. Well, I mean, you did it, though. That's exactly it. What's Hyakyako's belongs to Hyakyako. What? I can't read. What's Hyakyako's belongs to Hyakyako, and therefore belongs to us, Morio. We're only trying to protect what's ours. That high and mighty Hyaka Ryodan is run by charlatans who claim to be protecting our Hyakyako. That's right. Hyakyako belongs to us, the Morio. That is a funny sound. I need to get a boo sound effect. I feel like you guys would have the perfect opportunity to use that. Boo. Yeah, this is what it's all for. This is what it means to be Morio. I was protecting the traditions of Hyakyako. Surely we've been letting things slide to help the Yin Yang Club save face, but it's time for the true winner of this power struggle to be decided. Which is why we are declaring a war against Hyaka Ryodan for the next festival. War? Not another civil war. No, Sensei can only deal with one war per year. Declaring war? What does she mean? Hell yeah! Time to show her who's boss! We're all in agreement. Let's get to it already. Yep, let's get to it. It's wartime. The Hyaka Ryodan will be most vulnerable when they're dispersed for the festival security. That's when we'll strike, hide amongst the tourists, and ambush them. The SpongeBob boo? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'll have to get that one. We're gonna wipe every last one of them out. We'll retake what's rightfully ours, take back the festivals, and chase out those outsiders. Isn't that not the best idea? Who said that? Oh gosh. Don't push me. Well, yeah, it was me. Arata, you openly opposed the Tree of Deities ritual. Or you, who openly oppose the Tree of Deities ritual, are the last person I would expect to show such weakness. No, that was totally a different situation. Kind of. It's not like they're doing anything wrong with this festival, and all the citizens are working real hard to get it ready. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the idea of teaching those Hyaka Ryodan jerks a lesson as much as the next Morio. It's just that a lot of unrelated people will become collateral damage, you know? It's sort of... You calling us the bad guys here? I mean, technically we are, but that doesn't mean you should say it. I'm sensitive. What a line. Technically we are, but that doesn't mean you should say it. Hey, you know, at least we're self-aware, I guess. And you're trying to back out after finally making it here? I'm disappointed, Arata. And here I hope you would be the one to lead them. However, since you've heard our plans, we can hardly let you just... Oh god, no. What the... No, get away! Someone help me! Why is there a bomb? Who blew it up? Oh, is Rabum back? We heard everything. Wait, Izuna, what? There's so many characters. This is greatly spiraled from what these mini stories used to be. These mini stories used to be like 2 or 3 characters from whatever place. But now it's just like, screw it. We're just putting every character we can, which is awesome. I love it. This is so good. Ninja Izuna is here to put a stop to your evil plot. A ninja? I've heard about them. They say that the Yin Yang Club has been training secret agents, but I didn't think they were ninjas. Yahaha, that's exactly it. You've got a good intel. Oh, Nia, you're just lying. Why is Nia here too? How far up the chain did they go? There's nothing more fun, I mean better than a ninja plot twist to spice up a boring story. The Yin Yang Club president, Hamachi Nia. How dare you break into here? You're supposed to operate with absolute neutrality. I have no clue what you're talking about. I was just making sure we had our ducks in a row for the festival, and my adorable little junior came to investigate. Do you think you can get away with such obvious deception? Yes, she does. And I hate it. You think you're so smart? Nia is one of the only students who Sensei truly scolds. And who is like, I'm going to give you the lecture of a lifetime for what you just did tonight. And it doesn't work. I mean, it works at the moment. She's like, man, I just got yelled at for an hour. She deserved it for sure. He needed it. But it was just so funny when Sensei was like, Nia, I'm gonna give you a talking to. And she was like, wait, what? No, don't do it. He's like, yes, I'm doing it. How presumptuous do you think you can interrupt our meeting and walk out unscathed? Not even the Yin Yang Club or the Hyakuryōran can stand up against the full force of the Morio. Ding, ding, ding. That's exactly why we're here. I'm quite partial to a cute little stray dog or two, but I can't abide by a pack of wolves. Hey-ya! Izuna style, don't be naughty technique? What are you doing? Wait, by Morio standards, I'm not naughty. She's just one person. Do something. Yeah. Aw, they're actually quite cute, even if half-form pack. Yeah, haha, well then. I have matters to attend to, so if you'll excuse me. Yin Yang Club president, you little. Bad news, Supreme Leader. The Hyakuryōran. The Hyakuryōran is here. What? Ninjas and now the Hyakuryōran. I didn't sign up for this. I'm out. Bye-bye. Run, everyone, run! Oh my god, they're all leaving. There's so many of them here. Wait, this many of us. With this many of us, if we join forces. Found you, the evil mastermind. Yeah. Ouch. I worked so hard to gather everyone. Forget this. Abandon the plan. I choose to believe that Izuna smacked her across the face with the butt of her gun. I barely got out. What just happened? All I wanted was to become the true Morio. But in the end, it was the same thing as usual. I got chased and I had to run away. And the Morio night I was looking forward to wasn't even that cool. Where did everything go wrong? Hey, you! I know that voice. The one who lent me her cool mask. She's still wearing it. You should have a sprite with her not having the helmet, right? They should. Maybe not yet, because she's not out. She's out on JP, but I don't think she's out. Well, no, they should still have access to her sprite. I guess they made this before that, though. I'm pretty sure she has a sprite without her helmet. I could be wrong, though. Lent you? You just ran up and snatched it off my head. What's a helmet gangster supposed to do without her helmet? I was lucky I had a spare one on. I think that's a bit of a cop-out, to be fully honest. But that. I think she does have spares anyway, so I think it's fine. Hey, it's not damaged at all, is it? That helmet's really important to me. No, not a scratch. Here you go. Oh, huh. That was easier than I thought. I thought it'd be... And it looks like you took good care of it. I came after you to get revenge. But you look so sad. I just lost all motivation. They're both... See, these are both good girls. Who just are down on their luck. Big sis! Who are you calling your sister? What's it mean to be Morio? Morio? What's a Morio? What are you even saying? I should have figured. Give her a hug. Look, I don't know anything about this Modio business, but you kids are living life the way you want here, ain't you? I can just tell by looking at you. So why are you overthinking it? Just enjoy living. Enjoy living? Yeah. I mean, you're doing all this because you don't like studying or clubs or any of the normie nonsense, right? Yeah, that's true. Then why are you worrying about? What are you worrying about? Do what you want to do, and don't do things that you don't want to do. Huh? Really? I think that makes sense. Hey, I'm gonna need you to pay me back for borrowing the helmet. What? I don't have any money. Hey, I ain't some common thug. Well, kind of. You kind of are. But at least don't treat me like that. I don't want money, but my friends and I are in Hyakuyaku for the first time, so, show us around. We don't know where all the cool spots are. What? This is your first time in Hyakuyaku? Does that mean you haven't been to the Tree of Deities observatory yet? That giant tree? There's an observatory there? No way. You can't say you visited Hyakuyaku if you haven't seen the observatory. Let's go right now. I'm glad you're feeling better, but it was really that easy? Stop wasting time. The sunset from the observatory is really pretty and all, but you really gotta see the view while the sun's still up. Hurry, follow me, big sis. Aw, stop calling me your big sister. Oh, that's so cute. She has a big sister. Almost no one, including Arata, remembers that the term Morio originally meant people who were completely free, bound by nothing. Is that really what that's gotta be what that translates to, right? Morio. From Shin Megami Tensei, it is a persona. Very cool. Nature spirits, specifically water spirits. What if I just type in translation? It translates to Mororo. Obviously, that's what I want. Mororo. That's exactly what I want. Thank you. Thank you, Google. It's so helpful. Alright, it's doing Morio, not Morio. That's annoying. Okay, whatever. That's fun. Perhaps Arata, who seeks new kinds of fun in every moment, is the Morio-est of them all. Yay! That was very good. That might have been one of my favorite ones. Yeah, Erika Kiyoara definitely top tier for sure. The Highlander was kind of fun. I think this one is probably my new favorite. Met You by Chance is pretty good. This is probably my new favorite one for real. Maybe it's because Arata is in it, but that was fun. That was fun. It was cool to have two of these thug characters meet up. Adding Rabu in it last minute at the last part was really cool. I really liked that. That was a really nice addition. I like seeing them meet up. That's so cool. We need more thug meetups. Thug going together. But honestly, I think it's a really, really cool. Those two characters are like very, very awesome in what they represent. Because here's my theory, and I might have talked about this before. I've said pieces of this before, but my theory as to why there are so many like thugs and delinquents that get into the black market and do that kind of like crimes and stuff is because the way Blue Archive works is each district gets a budget from Sanctum Tower. So like the main center of Kivotos, they get a big budget. And with that budget, they fund their whole school, including, what do you call it? Oh my God. It's like a standard tuition, standard like, I know there's a term for it, general like allowance or something like that. And basically everyone gets a paycheck. It's like a guaranteed, you just get money for going to a school. If you are enrolled at a school, you get an allowance to pay for whatever you need, right? So your tuition is covered, your school supplies are covered, all that's covered. On top of that, you just get paid. You also get a government bank account. And if you get expelled from a school, you do not get paid anymore, and your bank account gets frozen because it's a government asset. So if you are a student, you need to be in school in order to have access to money. Now, that being said, I'm pretty sure if you get expelled, you can try to go to a different school where your bank account would get reinstated, or if you get cleared or you're allowed to go back. But that's why there are so many thugs, because if you do not go to school, the bank account is publicly or government is publicly government. It's kept by the government. So you need to be consistently enrolled at a school to have access to money. So all of those students are doing crime because they're not going to school. If you don't go to school, you don't have money. If you can't make money, you have to resort to other means. Which is why there's such a huge black market problem in the Blue Archive universe. And I like seeing characters like Arata and Rabu, who are just normal girls who just don't work at school. They don't go to school, but they're still good people. But because there's no other way for them to legally make money, if you aren't enrolled at a school, you cannot make money. Now you could get a part-time job, you know, but it's not enough. Like Serika, who is one of the, there's a couple of the girls. You have Sora, who has a part-time job on top of their school, so they get their allowance, and you can have a part-time job on top of that. But it's clearly not enough to just live off of a part-time job, which is why all of these girls have to go into some kind of black market crime, which pays a lot more. So these are just good girls who don't go to school, and just by the way the world works, they have to do these crime things. So it's cool. That's why like all these it's really cool when you see these characters, because it's like they're just good people who have no other option. Like Arata doesn't want to be an evil person. She just is like part of a club that's, you know, a gang, because she has to. There's literally nothing else she can do to support herself. Same with Rabu. She's like a good girl. You see it through all of her events that she just wants to hang out with her friends. She wants to have a good time. But she has to be part of the Helmet Gangster because there's no other way for her to financially support herself. And it's really cool. That's why most of the most of the delinquents aren't like villains. Even, what's her name? Akemi. She's one of the sweetest girls in all of Kibotos, but she doesn't go to school. So she needs to be part of some kind of crime syndicate. Granted, I think she has other reasons for being in that. It's kind of like a family kind of thingy, but that's really cool. There are very few delinquents that are actually evil people. I don't even know if I know any of them. Like Helmet Gangsters are just thugs. I don't know if there are any true evil ones. I mean, there are just some who are just like gangsters, but they're not like evil. Yeah, no, Akemi is built. So fun fact, the USA did do that. I think is it called General Allowance? Hold on. They did do that. What's it called? I know there's a term for it. But basically, yeah, it's basically a government issued allowance. So you don't have a job, but everyone is just paid the same amount. You're all just like, here's a check. This is for your life. Now you still have a job on top of that or something, but it's not like you get paid a lot for it. And they had a bunch of satellite cities that they kind of tested that out in. And I don't think it worked. I forgot. Hold on. Let me see if like I can find something on it. It's definitely not called a general allowance. I forgot what it's called. general income, commutative income. It's something income. I forgot what it was called, but there were cities back in the day where they kind of tested that theory out, where it was like, let's see what happens if we have a society where everyone gets some kind of like standard income, and we'll just see how that works. I don't think it worked out. I don't know why. I don't know the reasons behind it, but let's see. Universal income. Oh my god, I figured it out. I figured it out. Universal. We're really learning here. Receive universal income. Was it tests? I really don't need to go that. Pilots, here we go. Universal basic income pilots. Let's see. Looks like some of them did it for like 3 years. It's like her IRL, yes. I definitely look like a chemi, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I'll have to look into it, but it is a pretty interesting concept. It seems good, but just like every single economic structure and system, there's always problems. There's no perfect, there's never going to be a perfect, like there's never going to be a perfect system for any culture or any city. There's always going to be pros and cons to everything. But it was definitely super interesting. I like the idea, and honestly, it's kind of a great system. Well, it's really not, because you can see the problem in Kivotos. There are so many thugs and there's so much black market activity, which is a problem. Obviously, you don't want anyone doing that. So that is a problem, but it is a good concept for a school or for a city built on academies, which is really cool. I think that's fun, because essentially that's free tuition. Nobody pays to go to school. It's free tuition on top of being able to go to whatever school you want. So now you have an income to live away from home. You don't have to live with your parents, which we do have confirmation. Parents do exist and stuff like that. I know that's like a simple thing to point out, but parents do exist in this universe. They just don't really talk about them, which I don't know. It makes me think that the couple times they mention moms, it's usually in the sense of like a joke. Like they're like, I don't really know an example, but it didn't seem very simple or like very serious. So I mean, maybe there's a different reason, but it's definitely, I like the universal income model for Kivotos. I think it's a cool idea, but there are plenty of problems with it, because the reason for what at the first part, I thought it was just Sanctum Tower, which is like the general student council for all of Kivotos, who gave everyone an equal allowance. But I'm pretty sure the way it actually works is every academy has some kind of budget. Like, this is all the money you get to deal with, you know, clubs, you know, remodeling, whatever you want. Budget it yourself. But I feel like there is some kind of there's some kind of minimum wage, I guess, because if you look at Red Winter School, there are students who are, you know, not paid as well, so they are allowed to pay people different amounts, which is kind of ironic, because the whole point of Red Winter is it's communist, and communist is supposed to be everyone gets the same amount, which is funny because Cherino is not doing that. She's keeping the main point of it for herself. I think everyone gets paid the same, but everyone gets paid very little, and Cherino uses that extra money to fund other things she wants. So it's not like she's getting a big paycheck, but like, I don't know, she's spending it all on like pudding, you know, instead of giving that to her students. But then a school like Millennium, everyone gets a fair amount of money, but most of their money is spent on research projects and like funding clubs, which is cool. And then Hyakuyaku, most of their budget goes to the festivals and that kind of tourism stuff that they run, which brings in extra money. So it's really cool. I really like how Kibotos is set up. I don't know if they put this much thought into that, but it feels like they did. I don't know. Random things that I think about. The political or the economic structure of Kibotos. The political structure isn't that crazy. It's honestly kind of just standard. Like they literally just tell you how all the places work. Red Winter is literally a communist regime. Blue Arc or Millennium is a president, but it's very much, I don't even know if it's like, it's very capitalist driven, very capitalist. So it's like kind of run based off of investments and stuff like that. Hello, Lean Dryodank. I did not say that right. W Pyrosine, yes. How are you doing? We're talking about the economic and political structures of Kibotos. I hope you are ready. Hope you're ready to be enriched. How are you doing? No, we just finished the new Morio story with Arata, and we're gonna do some relationship quests here before we end stream. I hope you are doing good. All right, I've yapped enough about that, I think. So we have swimsuit, Wakamo swimsuit, Hasumi. Wait, do we have new ones? They added new people. They added new ones. All right, well, we got to do these first. Let's go. So we'll do those three first. And then we have all of these to pick from, except for swimsuit Renge, because I don't have her up to 10 yet. Oh, we have so many to get through today. All right, let's start with Wakamo. Wakamo swimsuit. Sensei, does today find you well? I saw how hot it was and was concerned for you. I want to go to the ocean. I want to go rest on the beach. Umi. Yeah, in that case, I, Wakamo, happen to know a secluded beach. Shall we enjoy a quiet break there together? Sounds great. Let's go right now. Fufu, thank you. I will take very good care of you. Let us meet there. Okay. Yatta! What's engraved is purity. What if Kibotos could be secretly funding their black market? So, interesting you say that. So, not directly. There is a huge corporation, Kaiser Corporation, that is just a huge capitalist monster of a company. They have like their own private military. They do these crazy dark research projects. They have an enormous amount of wealth they've just garnered through just business, shady business. They are the ones that mostly control the black market. That being said, Kibotos doesn't fund them, or Sanctum Tower doesn't fund them, but they have been paid off a few times. So they definitely let some things happen. Definitely. But I'm pretty sure the way it works is the General Student Council at Sanctum Tower, they deal with the budgets and like politics of the schools and the students. But the other people, like the animal people and the robot people, I don't think they actually control them. I think there's some other kind of government that's either unknown or, darker thought, there is no government for those people, and it is run by Kaiser Corporation. And they're just that big of a company, but they're not big enough to take over Sanctum Tower, I guess. I don't know.
No, I'm not gonna go on a rant. Don't worry. I'm done. I'm done with that. Don't worry. I'll read the story. I went to the beach where I promised to meet Wakamo. Wakamo! She's so pretty. I love Wakamo's face. She's so pretty. Ah, at last, Sensei, you're here. I've waited so long for this. Just the two of us on a beach. Yeah, the beach is very nice. Ooh, voice crack. The beach is very nice. It's pretty empty. I could not bear the thought of us being disturbed. So I, Wakamo, arrived here early and cleaned up the area. Not even a tiny insect to escape my breath. Oh, you didn't need to do that, but thanks. When you say cleaned up, you mean you did it peacefully, right? Thank you for the hydration. And a nice stretch. Oh, that feels nice. Oh boy. Mambo. All right. Thank you for the hydration and stretch. I appreciate it. Is there an ulterior motive meaning to that phrase? I also raked up the sharp shell fragments, both natural and artillery based. That's funny. Sharp shell fragments, natural artillery. That's a cinema line. Why are there artillery shells on the beach though? The Maritime School. That's a reference to the Odyssey School, definitely. That'd be kind of funny if it was though. They have land-based artillery though. But if it's on the beach, you gotta assume it's probably from a boat. Are you saying that you're not satisfied with my work? No, not at all. I misunderstood. I really like it. That's a relief. I also cleared out any rude, intrusive people while I was at it. So I didn't misunderstand. Don't you worry. I was good for you, Sensei. There was no fighting, only persuasive words. Yeah, there's no fighting. I just threatened to murder them. They received my message and left quickly. What a relief. Now then, let's enjoy the beach, all to ourselves. I will say though, that is progress from Wakamo. I am genuinely enjoying the progress we are getting with Wakamo. Because she generally used to be like some kind of like murderer yandere. And she is learning, or like understanding, you know, to not do that. Granted, she's doing it, I think, for the wrong reasons. Like she's doing it because we'll be upset. She doesn't actually understand that she is hurting people. But, I mean, we're getting there. It's kind of cool that we get to see her progress. What do you want to do, Wakamo? I, Wakamo, want to stroll the stand with you. Merrily listening to the crashing waves while sharing a small conversations would be enough. Merely? I said merrily. I meant merely. Yes, more than enough. I'm sure you also need a break from all your work. Walking down the beach would be a good change of pace, wouldn't it? If we could share such a moment, I, Wakamo, would be without want. Sure, in that case. I walk down the beach with Wakamo. Fighting for dear life. I wish the moment could last forever. Wakamo, you could choose peace. Then we could spend more time together, like today. Ooh. Okay. We're gonna use this as a moment to teach her. That won't do. I cannot change who I am. My life will never be peaceful. It never has been. And I cannot trust anyone. Except you, Sensei. Why do you trust me, Wakamo? From the moment I saw you, my heart was taken. I became a stranger to myself. How could I fall for you so quickly when I'd always told myself I'm better off alone? So I kept watching you from afar, wondering, evaluating if I could truly trust you. I wanted to learn everything about you. I still have a way to go. Yeah, you have a way to go, because you shouldn't be stalking me, but as long as you're only stalking me, I'll be okay with it. I guess. I guess it's better you stalk me, but I know you're stalking me, than stalk someone else without them knowing. But I do know one thing. You are truly a good person. No matter the time or place, you treat others with sincerity. So I decided to believe, to take the risk. All right, well, we have our one more ad break coming up. Hope we get some fun and interesting ads. I'll fill you in with what you missed out on when you get back. To trust that you would be able to understand me. Does that answer your question? One day I will tell you all my stories so you can truly know me. That would be nice. I want to know what made her her. Is it just her personality? She probably has some tragic backstory we don't know about yet. I'll be waiting. Thank you. I am fortunate to have such a teacher. I'm fortunate to have such a student. Ah, such a sincere, sweet words. And on that note, would you like to move under my parasol? It's not like I have other motives. It's merely because it's so sunny in your skin. Oh my gosh, look at that hard eyes. You want me closer, right? Ah, so you already know. You saw through my clumsy attempt. I, Wakama, would hide in a burrow if I could. Oh, look at that. Look at the shy face. I kind of like the shy face. I can't take it. This is too much. Wakamo, it's okay. I'm glad you're being honest. You're right. I should be more honest with myself. She has a knife. Look out. No, she would never hurt me. That's the good thing about this. Is like an interesting take on a yandere. I guess it's not that interesting. It's probably done. She will hurt anyone else, but she won't hurt us. Because, I mean, we've said some, like, I was talking about how Nia, like, was the one of the girls we scolded. Wakama was the other girl that we've just straight up scolded. Because, like, there was one story where she caused, like, so much chaos. She blew up a bunch of stuff, caused a ton of property damage, hurt a bunch of people, all for us. And Sensei was just like, you cannot, like, he just, like, ripped into her, telling her, like, what you did was wrong. You really hurt a lot of people. He was, like, yelling at her, and she was sobbing. And she still wasn't hurt. She still didn't hurt us. She was like, I'm really sorry. I didn't know. So after all that, she still didn't kill us. So that's one thing. I know she will not kill me. Well, she won't kill Sensei. Maybe she'll kill me. Hello, Alcachofer? Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I have no idea how to say her name. I'm sorry. Kamo, put me down. No, Kamo, I can't hear the chest. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing good. We are just going through, we finished the Morio story, and now we are just doing some relationship quests. We got some new ones that showed up, so we're doing these first. Being embarrassed and running away won't do. Understood. Iwakama will not flee. Oh, you came really close. Yeah. Well, we're so close that I can feel your warmth. It's like a dream. I'm glad I found the courage. Ooh. Oh, this is the unique item stories. I forgot that they do these at level 20. I, Wakama, will treasure this parasol to commemorate the day. Today. The day we've confirmed our feelings, it shall be a token of our love. That's right. We'll engrave each other's names on the bamboo. It's bamboo? Impressive. With this, our love shall be emblazoned. Emblazoned. That's such a good word. Emblazoned. It's an awesome word. In the eternal halls. Welcome back from ads, everybody. I hope they were fun and entertaining. All you missed was Wakamo and us hanging out, and now she's giving us her umbrella. I hope they were good ads. I hope they were entertaining. We have one more ad break coming up in about an hour, so hope you stick around till then. All right, let's keep going. Hey, is that who I think it is? What? What a mar on such a beautiful moment. I can't cause a commotion in front of you, so I suppose that's it. I'll be taking my leave if you excuse me. Which is very rude. How dare. Bad Twitch. What? What did Twitch do? Hello, Odie. How goes the Odie? We are hanging out with Wakamo. Oh, well, she's actually leaving right now. So, never mind. Let's go together. Not without me. Sensei, with me. Shall we play around? Shall we play around of Catch Me If You Can? I literally just talked about Catch Me If You Can a few minutes ago to my friends. So, Cinema, great musical. The movie is good. I like Leo. Leo's a good actor. Tom Hanks, Cinema, phenomenal. I just like the musical better. It's just so much more fun. It's such a good musical. If you've not watched the Catch Me If You Can musical, please check it out. It's so fun. It takes the real life story, well, based on a real life story of that one counterfeiter guy, and it just turns it into this beautiful world. The movie was great. I liked it, but it's a lot more serious, and it's, I don't know. There's a lot more focus on Leonardo being a cool, hot guy, as opposed to just him being a young kid who's just scamming his way through life. And the musical takes itself it's very like, the guy is very, I'm so cool, but in like a self-aware way. It's I don't know how to explain it. It's also hilarious. It's a comedy. It's so funny, and the music, so good. Also, there's a song in there called Doctor's Orders where it's a period piece, because it's back in the day when being a pilot was so hot. If you were a pilot, you were swarming with admirers, which obviously that's not how it is anymore. But it's a period piece. But there's a song called Doctor's Orders where all the nurses are just hitting on him because he's pretending to be a doctor. And it's one of the funniest songs I've ever seen. But no, the whole musical is hilarious, and it has a nice wholesome ending. A little sad, but it has a sweet ending. Anyway, Catch Me If You Can. Great musical. Movie's pretty good too. Woke up from a nap. No. Well, not no, but I hope you had a good nap. Did I get the live 2D? Yes, I did. So this is the tier 2 equipment story. When you get a character to level 20, if Blue Archive has given them tier 2 equipment, I can show that. When they get a tier 2, they add a second story to it to give some explanation to it. So we're doing that right now. Odie's OG? What do you mean? No, she's not. She's Odie's baby. Only musical is The Greatest Showman. I mean, that's a good one. One musical movie. Catch Me If You Can isn't a musical. It's a musical and a movie, not a musical movie. They're two different things. But no, I get what you're saying. Greatest Showman. I kind of enjoy The Greatest Showman. It's not like my favorite, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good. How my fingers? I'm burning myself on the tea. Okay. Oh, man. Hold on. I made a mess. I made a mess with my tea. Ugh. I think the stakes are a little high right now. And we're running from the cops. Hold it. Freeze. What are you going to do, Valkyrie swimsuit police? Come on. It appears that the game has already begun. Let's run together until we reach the end of Kivotos. I don't think they're going to chase us that far. So Wakamo and I began our grand chase. Kata! Sensei, today was very fun. If possible, I would like to visit the beach with you again. I had fun too. How your response is making my heart race. Then let us meet once more at the ocean someday. I wish you peace until then. That was nice. All right, let's go check out her tier 2. Now, I don't have her built, I don't think. I'd really use her for anything. I don't think I've her built at all. No, I definitely do. She's like level 30, I think. 35? 63. Okay. What does she even do? Oh, that's why. Single target yellow. That's probably why, because we have a billion single target DPS characters. All right. Let's see what it does though. So first gives you crit damage. Second one gives you increased attack. Activates her tenacity for 60 seconds. Increases attack, damage taken. For tenacity runs guaranteed crits. And increases crowd control. That's this one, right? Just for you. Okay. Okay, cool. So it's just a little addition. Nothing crazy. The addition of a little bit extra attack and some crowd control. And guaranteed hits, though. Guaranteed crits. That's pretty good. What's her max here? Okay. I mean, yeah, that's fair. I mean, we have so many single target DPS for piercing. I don't think it meant like it's not going to beat Mika. It's not going to beat Hiyori or Nedu or any of the new ones. So probably not going to build her. But cool. All right, next up we have Hasumi, our another level 20. Sensei, my apologies for reaching out so suddenly. Is everything okay? I'm searching for a lost item. Have you seen a notebook anywhere? It would have the large Justice Task Force logo on the cover. Oh yeah, I have it. Found one in the meeting room. Ibuki, yeah, I have a little ebook. She's so cute. She's so cute. She's my favorite. She's my favorite. If you can't... Wait, where's my... Oh, I have them all turned off. Yeah, there we go. If you can't tell, I might have a few ibukis. I might have a few ibukis that I can toggle on and off whenever I need to. You never know why. Oh, I left it there. I'll come by shortly to pick it up. I hope it's not too much of a bother. Yeah, sure. Yeah, they're so cute. I love them both. I have the Maid Arisu figure and it's so adorable. I love it. The day they release an Ibuki figure, I will go into debt. I'm already probably going to go into debt because I found 2 Ibuki like Fumo knockoffs and I kind of want to buy them, but it's going to be like $200. It's gonna be like $200. And knowing my luck, if I buy them, they're gonna sell them again. They're gonna sell them again. I know Blue Archive's gonna do it. They already did that with the Blue Archive bicycle deck. They already scammed me out of $200 with that deck. And so now I feel like I'm gonna get scammed with the plushie. I know the day I buy the plushie from eBay, they're gonna be like, we're re-releasing it for idiots like E2 who spends $200 on plushies. But I really want them. There has to be green-haired Neon. Are you forgetting the Shupogaki twins? The train girls, the most important green-haired girls in Blue Archive. I feel like you're forgetting the brats. You know, they're very, very important. I don't know if there's any other green-haired girls though, but definitely Shupos. Oh yes, that's my notebook. Thank you. I'm so sorry I have to burden you with my carelessness. I'm glad I could help. It was no problem. The only Ponzi where I... Yeah, the only Ponzi where I know I'll burn all my money. Yeah, for real. It really is. It really is. No, I mean, all right. So since you're new, I'll fill you in. I'm sort of exaggerating. So Blue Archive had a collab with Bicycle playing cards, and I missed the window to buy them, and I think they were about $20 for the deck. And so then, like months later, I was looking through eBay and I found it. There were 2 people selling them, and so someone was selling a new deck for $200, and so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna buy it because they're never gonna re-release it again. They literally said this is like a one-time limited edition thing. We're never gonna sell it again. And so I bought it, and then the day it showed up to my house, Nexon was like, we're re-releasing the deck for 1 week, and I found a third-party website that was selling it for like $40, and I was like, bro. So it was a time and a half, but the deck is beautiful. I love it. It was worth it. In the end, it was worth the $200. I had a lot of fun out of it, and I get a cool story. It's a sad story, but it's a cool story. But no, they didn't technically scam me, but it really feels like they did. Oh, man. But honestly, I don't even care if they do, because they're not gonna... The two Ibuki plushies are like knockoffs. They're not knockoffs, but they're not like a Fumo or a Nendroid thing, you know? It's like a Fumo style plushie. So if they release it, it's gonna be a different one. So I would just buy it. And then I'll have 3 unique Ibuki plushies. So I feel like I'm not gonna be upset anyway. I need to get, you know, I need to spend $200, which I don't want to do. And Black Friday is soon. So I feel like I'm going to spend a lot of money for Black Friday. So like, oh man. I hate spending money, but I also love spending money. All right, Hasumi, what do you have with your book? I was worried it was lost forever, but here it is. Yes. You want to know what's in here? If it's private. You just seem so relieved. I can tell you treasure it. Oh, I see. You're right. I suppose it seems strange seeing me so attached to an item. I try not to be materialistic. Most things can be replaced after all. Yeah, not my $200 deck of cards. I'm not going to stop talking about that. I'll be talking about that till the day I die. See, it's just an ordinary record book. It holds every Justice Task Force member's name and contact information. I always emphasize to others how terrible it would be if this got into outside hands, and then I'm the one who misplaced it. You seem disappointed. Well, my notebook is a little special. I've been updating it by hand ever since I was a first year. Oh, nice. How small is that notebook? Or how big is that notebook? Or how little do you write? The other game, I would demand that, yeah, any other game, I'd be like, no. Ban them. But if it's Blue Archive, they could scam me a little. It's fine. I mean, all in all, I feel like Blue Archive and the team behind it seems like a pretty genuine. It is still a gacha game, and by nature, it is predatory. I get that. But out of all the other devs that I've seen, they seem like the nicest. Like, I don't know if you guys ever saw, like, I think a couple months ago, they literally just wrote a letter. Like, there was no in-game event. There was no, like, anniversary. There wasn't any like milestone reached. They just wrote a letter, like a corporate letter, being like, thank you for playing the game. We really appreciate you guys playing it. And they just gave you a free like 10 pull. Just for no reason. You know, just like a, you know, thanks for playing the game, guys. We hope you like it and we hope you like more. Here's a free 10 pull. I was like, what the heck? That was so nice. I'm sure there's plenty of other games out there that do that. I'm not saying Blue Archive is unique, but it's like, I don't know. Clearly that means something. But like I said, yeah, it is a gacha game. It is predatory by nature. I get it. But like, this is definitely one of the better ones, for sure. And honestly, they came out on top. I was really, really worried with that whole Red Archive, the whole Project KV thing. I was like, oh no, is Blue Archive, when they said they're gonna sue them, I was like, no, don't do it. Don't stoop down to their level. But then they literally turned the tables and proved everyone right, or proved everyone wrong. They're like, no, we were in the right. They were committing crimes. And we were like, dang, okay. Blue Archive doesn't mess around. Nexon was like, nah, they're committing crimes. We're gonna prove it. And they did. They got that whole team swatted, and they were like, oh my gosh. So even then, we were like, oh no, don't. And then they were right. We are like, oh wow. I'll never doubt Nexon again. Well, Blue Archive. The Blue Archive department of Nexon. I can't say Nexon. I have to specifically say Blue Archive, because they still have the Stellasaur thing. I don't think they've changed the rates. I haven't checked again. I think I'm probably not going to play that one again. It's not because of scarcity. We print new ones annually. But I've developed the habit of keeping personal notes. You could say that I've made the notebook my own. Sensei, why are you acting so flustered? Sorry, I didn't mean to pink. To pink? I didn't mean to pink? I didn't mean to peek. Hand her the notes that you found in her notebook. What did I see? Ah, these. They must have spilled out when I dropped the notebook. Don't worry, I appreciate you gathering these. You can help but read a little. What are these notes? I wrote them myself. Is that so strange? You're impressed? You flatter me, Sensei. As vice president, I'm in charge of I always forget that she's the vice president. I forget that Tsurugi is the president. I'm in charge of handling Justice Task Force assignments. To put the right people in the right place, I must be aware of the members' strengths and weaknesses, personality clashes. It's not difficult anymore. I just pay a little bit of attention and check in with everyone occasionally. I've been doing this for 3 years, so there's not much to add nowadays. What about the new people? Sleepy on stomach. Sleep on stomach. Oh, that's what you're saying she does. Odie, I thought that I didn't read Gare's comment before that. I thought you were just admitting that you sleep on your stomach. I'm like, I don't really know what to do with that information, Odie. Thanks for sharing. I don't know how this enriches our friendship, but okay, I get it now. I was like, okay, cool. You're saying she sleeps on her stomach. I get it. Okay. A lot of pressure on her back. Wings added the weight. Yeah. I would assume she's a side sleeper. Or what about hear me out? I don't know. It doesn't need to be a hear me out. Just, you know that she wraps herself up in the wings. You ever see the last scene of How to Train Your Dragon? Where he's holding Hiccup in the wings? You just do that to yourself. Just hug yourself. You don't need a blanket. You can just hug yourself with the wings. I assume they wrap around that far. I think. But yeah, and then you could sleep on your back. Well, maybe not on your back. I think you have to be a side sleeper, to be honest. I guess you could sleep on your stomach. I feel like that'd be pretty dangerous, but I think you could be a side sleeper, especially if you're wrapping around, you know? What if we Google angels sleeping? What has the art world decided angels do? They sleep on a chair. Apparently they all sleep on chairs. Yeah, they're all side sleepers. They're also all naked, so I'm glad I didn't show this. Yeah, they're all side sleeping. I don't know how else you would though. Imagine it feels very good. Yeah. These wings are probably super soft too. I like her rifle, looks fancy. Yeah. All the guns in Blue Archive are personalized. It's really nice. They all reflect their owners. All right, well, this one is Jesus sleeping in the lap of an angel. That's unique. All right. I need to stop scrolling because it's just getting weirder and weirder. All right, I'm done. All right. Moving on. I can tell you really care. You wrote down your favorite foods. Good question, Gare. Good question. I'll add it to my list of theories to think about. How do the angels sleep? You wrote your favorite foods, allergies, birthdays. Poppy's habits and milestones might not seem important. They're certainly not useful when it comes to the actual work we do. But these people aren't simply Justice Task Force members. They're ultimately all students, aren't they? Of all the clubs, they went out of their way to choose the one where they work hard and are frequently unrecognized. My only wish is for them to feel special. I'd like them to feel valued. Of course, you would know all about all this, right, Sensei? My Muskanov is very preachy. My apologies. I'm so moved. Hasumi, that's wonderful. That is really nice of her, though. Please, you're embarrassing me. Do I only write about Justice Task Force members? Well, it is Justice Task Force book, after all. It has a clear purpose, and I've mostly stayed within parameters. But to be honest, I don't know many people outside the Force. So while I take notes on everyone I find precious, it just so happens that they're all my fellow club members. Excuse me, you find what strange precisely? Oh, am I not in there? What about me, Hasumi? Do you have notes about me? That there's a Justice Task Force member with a code name who shares your birthday and passion for gacha games. Is that me? Oh, so it is me, but she gave me a code name. Sensei, it's been a pleasure speaking with you. but I'm afraid I've already taken up so much of your time. You're clearly busy. Oh, it's not too bad. I simply can't. I've already bothered you so much with returning my notebook. Oh, and I just remembered that there's an urgent emergency. I must go. Please excuse me. Bye. Confident in her choice of laundry. Yeah, she really... Her outfit is something else. Hasumi darted out immediately. But wait till you see her track outfit. Alright, let's see what she has to say. Sensei, my apologies for the intrusion. Is everything okay with your emergency? What emergency? Ah, it's nothing. Yes, it worked out thanks to you. Yay! Yatta! Of the crazy one? Who? The crazy who? Here we go. This outfit is crazy, dude. Look at how big her wings are, though. Like, her wings... She definitely has the biggest wings. The largest wings. How do I get back? Oh, I think I just escaped. There we go. The largest wings. All right, so that was her thing. So let's... Oh, I don't have her built, though. All right. Hasumi. Oh my god, there's so many characters. Here she is. All right, let's see what her thing does. So she is also a single target yellow piercing DPS. Very cool. Why? There are so many of them, dude. All right. Shrewd plus. Increase. Okay. So Shrewd plus. Reloads instantly and gives you some extra damage. Nice. Cool. All right. I guess it's kind of useful. Once again, there's so many yellow DPSs. We don't need another one, unfortunately. So, all right. And then the last of the level 20s is Midori. Sensei, do you remember our promise? The hunt draws near. At noon, Sensei joins the hunt. Did I say I was going to do that? We're going to the arcade. Okay. That was like probably a year ago. It was probably the last time I did Midori's story. You did remember. Yay! I'll be at the club room. The memory is inescapable, Sensei. God, I haven't seen Midori in so long. This is going to be so nice. And so I joined Midori. And we got deep into a monster hunting game. Oh my gosh! They're playing Monster Hunter. Wow. Odie, you're here for a reason. Let's go. But now, Sensei, it's staggered. Attack the core and cast. Uh-oh. No, we lost power, huh? Midori, did you just disconnect? I did. My console just turned off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Despite her blowing the console and inverting it, it didn't turn back on. We took it in for service. What is this, Pokemon ZA or something? Wasn't there like a big glitch that like deleted save files or something like that for ZA? Or whatever the Pokemon game was? I don't know. I don't know anything about it. This will be rough. I haven't seen a model like this old in a while. You need some replacement parts, and I don't think they even make compatible ones anymore. So there's nothing you can do. Well, let me call the warehouse and check the stock. I'll be right back. Thank you. Man. Oh. Not the Swatch 3. No. I don't actually know what they're going to call it. They're not going to call it a Switch 2 or a Switch. Try Maria calls it Odie. Midori biker moves. It reminds me of her, really? Yeah, it's funny. I guess Midori's not really a biker, but that is kind of funny. And we're so close to beating that monster. Yeah, I thought we were going to get it for sure this time. And it was sort of fun to play, just you and me. It was going to be so special. Thank you for waiting, but they told me they couldn't find the part. Are you sure? Perhaps I can interest you in a new model. Look at all these new features. But me looking at Switch 2 versus Switch 1, I don't want it. Actually, I do want the Switch 2. I'm a rare person who actually wants the new features. Not the camera. The camera is stupid. But everything else is kind of cool. Really? But what if I found some parts at a secondhand store and brought them in or 3D printed something? I don't think you could 3D print microchips. I guess you could. That's what we need to work on. We 3D print microchips? Miss, since we're a company-run store, we can't provide unauthorized modification services. Then go to a different place. You know how many repair services? You go to Millennium Science School. I just made that connection. Ask, I don't know, Veritas. They could probably make you that. I would say the engineering club, but they're going to add like a rocket launcher to it. But just ask anyone in Millennium. They could easily fix it for you. You do realize you're at the most highly advanced, like, technological school in the world. And even if we were to do such a thing, we're not responsible for unforeseen damage that could result in data loss. Data loss? No, anything but that. We're so close. How about this? This new model's on sale right now. If you purchase it here, I'll transfer your data for free and upgrade the memory. Let's ask someone. I guess it's the only way. Okay, I'll do that. Please send the invoice to the Millennium Science School Game Development Department. That's okay, because it's for research. It should come out of the activity fund, right? Seminar would understand. Yeah, it'll be fun. Thank you, miss. We'll get started on the transfer. Will take a while, so please hang tight. Sure, thanks for your help. I will say, even though I hate like that everything needs an email, everything needs an account, that is one reason I do, the one reason I do like. I like that you can now just log into anything and all your stuff is just there. It's nice, but I also hate having to have an email for everything, so I do hate that. But I also like physical backups too. Like for my stream stuff, I do have physical USBs where I keep my OBS backups. I keep them on my computer, but I also keep physical USBs where I just have OBS backups and other things. So I do like physical backups. I don't like everything to be cloud-based, but I like to do both. But it's nice because then you can just log in on any machine and all your stuff is there. But it is annoying having a billion accounts. I hate it. My chance, did you buy that console with Momoy? Yes, how did you know? Just a hunch. Well, now that I think about it, I guess it was obvious. She got the pink and I got the green and we swapped controllers. Aww. That's actually really sweet. Because it's obviously like it's emulated off of a Switch, so it has the two different colored controllers. I always assumed that was them doing it because it's their controller, but also you can't use red and blue because that's too similar. But that's honestly even sweeter that they both bought one and they swapped controllers. And that's where they're mismatched. That's so sweet. I really like that. Hers broke down a while ago. I was so careful with mine. I was just gonna ask because Momoy has a different level 20 equipment. So that is funny that I was like, hers is different, so why doesn't she? And because it's just because she's stupid. But that's how it goes. Don't make that face. It's not a big deal. It's normal. In fact, electronics grow obsolete after all. I'm sometimes disappointed with how quickly they go obsolete, but still. The thing is, Momoy worked hard to buy me this. Oh, she bought it for you. So that she could corrupt me. What? Corrupt you? It's true. I was just an artist initially. I didn't even game. And now look at me. That's so funny. I was just an artist. And now look at me. I'm a gamer. What have I done? No. I used to create art. Now I just sweat? I don't know. I couldn't think of anything. Gamers sweat. Still, I play less than her, so I guess I'm not fully corrupted. And when we do play together, I beat her more than half the time. So who's the real winner? If that's what counts. Momoy still impresses me. She never gives up and is always bursting with energy. Just leaving a dent in her noggin. No, not the gamer dent. Oh man. They're just squishing her brain. It's a very admirable mindset, and especially valuable for a creator. That said, she always is causing trouble and dragging me into it. Still, I admire her courage. I used to be so envious of video games and subconsciously avoided them.
Envious?
Yes. How should I put it? She'd play, and I see incredible artwork out of the corner of my eye. Tried not to, and I always compared my drawings to the professionals. And because I was even more of an amateur back then, it all hurt me more. So that's what happened. Confidence takes time. I know, that it was all part of the journey. But at the time, I couldn't stop thinking about how mediocre I was. My sister's never been like that. She reads her old work and talks about things like she likes, never dwelling on what she finds embarrassing. She's like that naturally too. She says that life is short, so we should focus on all the good things it has to offer. I'm sorry, Sensei, what am I going on about? It's just an old console. That is honestly surprisingly wholesome from Momoy. Not that she's not unwholesome. I just didn't... I didn't think she was smart enough to say something like that. I didn't think you had it in you, Momoy. I never thought you would say something that smart. Good for you, Momoy. It's fine. I enjoy listening to you, Midori. You did? That's a relief. Hehe, Midori has a crush, if you can't tell. Thank you for waiting. The data transfer is complete. Here's your old console. And I've reboxed the new one. Yay. Oh, thank you so much. By the way, what should I do with the old one? Do what I did. Make a display of old consoles. Not because I have any attachment, I just don't have anything to fill the cubbyhole on my shelf. So I have a Nintendo DS and a 20 questions machine as a display. Definitely not because I didn't have anything to put in the cubbyhole and looked weird being empty. Do that. Put it in a cubbyhole and call it a display. Keep it forever. Let's put it on display. I knew it. There's a cubbyhole with its name on it. What? We don't have to go that far. You're saying that's precious because of all the memories. I mean, you're right, but you'll build me a clear display shelf. All right, I wouldn't put it in a display case. That's too much. No, can't do. That's way too much. I couldn't have you. What? You have some spare ones and a stand. Oh my god. What kind of glamorous life are you living if you just have that stuff hanging around? I will say I am doing that. I am buying a bunch of Lego acrylic stands for my spaceships because I don't know. I like to change my displays around and I've realized that I need multiple different heights and angles. So for Christmas, I was like, Mom, just get me a bunch of acrylic stands. Every year when I get something and like we all get together and open up, you know, a few things, I open up like, yeah, it's like, it's not like anything, like it's something that you need context to know. I just open up stuff and it's like, oh, that's cool. You like that? And I'm like, well, I'm using it for this thing. So it's funny. And this year it's going to be acrylic stands. A bunch of clear plastic. Woo! I guess normally I get colored plastic in the form of Lego sets, so this year I'm just getting clear ones. It's fine. What? So I can't have hobbies? You know that's not what I meant. Still, Sensei, actually. Momoy displays her old console in the same way. Is it alright if I do something similar? Maybe even better? Better? Alright, you need to drop the better part. She's gonna accuse me of copying her. So that means more points to Momoy. Well, just put it in the same display case then. Why not do that? I know the feeling. Thanks for getting it. The thing is, I'm a believer of a certain theory. A theory that sisters are programmed to fight each other from birth. Fight each other? You guys love each other. What are you talking about? What? Okay, this is a crazy theory. Alright, Midori. Yeah, but not all of the time. It's okay. She gets this round. but I'll beat her in the next match. Midori plugged in her new console, and we continued where we left off. This time we finally completed the hunt. Yatta! I don't know if I think that was the right. I don't think they bicker, you know, like siblings fight. I don't know if I think that was a good way to take Midori's character, that we fight at all the time. I don't know if that was the right way to do that. I don't know if I agree with that. Like, with how Midori is written. I don't think she's been written to do that. Interesting. Alright, let's see what she does here. So we have artistic polish. Covers healing. Yeah, she's the little pseudo healer. Alright, what do we do now? You get healing a little bit more every 25 seconds. And you... Okay. You have... Oh, you specifically heal Momoi and increase her attack. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, Midori and Momoi have a specific skill here where they increase attack speed and they do attack speed if their sister is on the team. I mean, Momoi just does normal attack, I believe. And it looks like her unique item also gives her a little bit of a healing. That's cool. And a little bit of an attack boost. That's honestly kind of cool. 30. I don't think she does enough to get her to actually be used. Because Momoi is actually used a lot in smaller raids or like little bits of AoE help because she's very strong. Where is she? There she is. Oh, she doesn't even have a save slot yet, but yeah. She increases attack by 30. Okay, so they actually together, they both increase each other's attack by 30. Interesting. But yeah, she's a pretty nice AoE damage dealer. A ton of people use her, and she's very, very strong. That was cute, though. All right, I think we have time for one more, because now we're out of the others. Now we have full-on stories. I think we kind of take... We can't do Renge swimsuit, because she's not at level 10 yet. But we could do the normal Renge. We could do... Did we get Yukari? Or no, who did we get? I thought I got somebody else. Let's see. I kind of want to do Serika swimsuit. If you wield a hammer. Oh man, but Natsu Band would be so funny. Natsu Band would be so funny though. All right, what do we want? Natsu Band. Natsu Band. Or Serika swimsuit. Or honestly, anyone else except Renge swimsuit. I believe the final one up to you, because we have all the stories to go through, because they're all at level 10. So we have a bunch to go through. So you could have Kazusa, Renge normal, Ryo, or Sumire. Who would you like to see? She's not stupid. Kind of wonder something funny for Thanksgiving Eve. Okay, then we shall do Natsu Band. I'm trying to think, do these girls? No, not yet. Okay. All right, Natsu Band it is. If you wield a hammer, every problem becomes a nail. When I hold drumsticks, everything in the world looks like it can be hit. Do you need to relieve your stress? Would you like something to hit? Oh, Sensei. I am simply describing how I currently feel, but perhaps I am a little stressed. So meet me in front of our spot. What? What? Our spot? Oh man, this is gonna be good. Also, there is a really funny official comic. It's canon. Where Natsu beats all of her friends' butts with the sticks. They're all resting. Like, oh man, we had a long workout. We're tired. And Natsu walks over and just smacks all of their butts. And then they all got pissed.
They just spank her. It's so funny. Hold on. I gotta find this. It's absurd. I cannot believe it's canon. Hold on. I gotta show you this. It's incredible. Oh man. Let's see if I can find it. Maybe I go to the Twitter page. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Oh, that's the Twitch. Okay, Twitter. Like 2 seconds. This is totally worth the read. It's so funny. Budu Akaibu. And I just scroll down until I find Natsu Abandu. Okay, that's the Resa one. God, how far do I have to scroll for this? I know it's here somewhere. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, can I just swap over to screen? Look at this. Look at this. Oh, enough practice. This mat's so comfy. And she just slaps their butts. They're like, hold her tight. Natsu started it. You're ready, right? They have this picture of Natsu. Oh, I love that this is a canon thing that happened. She beats their butt and destroy. Oh man, see, this is why Natsu is the best. She's so insane, man. Oh, I love her. All right, anyway. All right, we're back. There we go. All right, let's go hang out with her. Special lesson. Stick. I love it. I arrived at the dessert cafe and caught Natsu waving at me from afar in the corner. It was a great spank of the batter. Yes. It's her instincts of a drummer. There she is. A true natural drummer instinct. I will say, as a drummer, I would not spank anyone. No. But I am constantly, like, you know, slapping walls and things. So I get it. I would never hit a person with a drumstick. I'm too self-conscious about, not nervous, introverted, scared. I don't know. I wouldn't do that. But like books, walls, backpacks, would do it. With permission, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that if I even had permission. I'm way too nervous. I wouldn't be like, no. I do it like on my knees, you know. Because they're like the perfect bounciness to practice rolls and stuff like that. So I used to drum on my thighs and my knees all the time. But that hurts. You build up like calluses from doing that. With pavement? All right, guys, we need to stop this line of thinking. Let us move on from this line of thinking. It's gonna get weird very quickly.
Sensei, you're early. I'm glad that means we can order. By the way, we'll be sharing a chocolate banana tart. The way they make it here is a symphony of flavors, a celebration of duality.
$50 up front. That's hilarious that both of you guys, both of you guys said a number and they both happen to be $50. That is hilarious that both of you guys assume that $50 is a reasonable exchange rate for getting slapped with a drumstick. I mean, if that is not the mob mentality at work right there, the average person would assume $50 for getting tapped with a drumstick. Very interesting. Now I have that. Now I have that info in my mind. If someone ever asked me, how much should you pay for slapping someone with a drumstick? $50. For less than $50.
The soft banana and the hard chocolate chips play off of each other in harmony. And their different tones of sweetness blend into something new. It's so fitting for today. I'm feeling quite bananas. All right, and with that, we have our final ad break of the night. I hope you have a good ad, something cool and entertaining. I'm going to punch Natsu in the face for that joke. Wrong sound effect. I didn't. Whatever. I'm moving on. I didn't mean to do that sound effect, but cool. All right, I'm feeling quite bananas. I'm feeling quite bananas. Feeling like a banana. Do you see Banana Man? My personal motto. Thank you for the random Koyuki. Oh, you don't understand. Or do you just like receiving lessons? You see, sometimes euphoric sweetness cannot be expressed with common words. Common metaphors can never capture the feeling that banana. Anyway, excuse me. All this is to say that this treat should be quite the relief. Stress strains the mind, and sugar is the best way to relax that strain. Thank you for the stretch. I think I'm actually gonna stand for this stretch. I'm actually gonna stand up. Oh, that feels good. Oh, man. Wow. Taking a huge stretch. Do I have any more tea? No, I'm out. I'm out of tea. Out of tea, out of time. There's chicken legs out there. What? What? You gotta say chicken legs? That's mean. No, I get it. The drumsticks. Therefore, it is fated that we should meet here for desserts. Have I been stretched? How curious. I never considered myself particularly bothered. What were you getting at, Sensei? Aren't you managing the band? All that scheduling must be stressful. No, Sensei. I wouldn't use the word stress. My friends, my bandmates are agreeable. True stress would be something like missing out on tasting a limited part-time parfait because you're sick and congested. That would be stressful. That said, I did imply that stress is what brought us here to this moment. So perhaps there was something made of this treat earned, even if we can't articulate it. Did you find that purpose makes the taste much... Oh my god. Did you find that purpose makes the taste that much sweeter? Natsu, you are awesome. You have a way with words. You know who she reminds me of? Komi. Komi from Trekcal Chibi Go. If you've not played Trekcal Chibi Go, this is my daily reminder. Go play Trekcal Chibi Go. It's a fantastic game. Cinema. Hilarious. Crying on the floor with laughter. But yeah, Natsu is very much Komi, but like less. Komi is way worse than Natsu when it comes to the stupid things that come out of her mouth. But they're very, very similar. And I want to see them have a conversation. I feel like they'd be great friends, but also horrible friends. Horrible together, but good friends. Thank you for the sub, Odie, for 2 months. 2 months of subs. Enjoy the emotes and enjoy the no ads. Thank you for that job. I appreciate it. Only 2. 2's a lot. It was delicious. Well, whatever we ate was delicious. What? Okay. More Natsu. Art does not imitate life. Life imitates art, right? Sensei, I need a study trip, so meet me in front of the movie theater. Huh? All of his responses are, what? Huh? Oh, I love her, dude. She's so silly.
Field trip, art and popcorn. Whoa, this is a new background. Or it's not new, but we don't get to see that one. No, go back. I want to see the other one. That was a way better. Oh, I wanted to see the other one, man.
Don't worry. I just came here early, Sensei. Oh, you're curious about the movie? Sensei, as you know, I have recently started learning the drums. Yes. And there's a lack of reference materials and inspiration. Please don't watch Whiplash. Please don't watch Whiplash.
It's a great movie. It's a fantastic movie. Very unrealistic. Not even close to how it is in real life. Cinema movie. Don't use it as a reference, please. A cat on her shirt. Yeah. So she's part of a band called Sugar Rush, and Kazusa's the lead singer, and she's the black cat girl. So they kind of made her the logo. This isn't like their standard outfit. Their standard outfit is something else. Oh my god, it is Hiplash. No, I mean, it is the only movie about... No, there's a movie Drumline. Anyone seen the movie Drumline? Also pretty inaccurate. It's very inaccurate, I'm lying. It's completely inaccurate, but it's better than Whiplash in terms of accuracy. You should watch Drumline instead of Whiplash. There's my hot take. Love Drumline. Drumline is the thing that actually got me to attempt to do drum corps and marching band. And then I realized it has nothing to do with Drumline, the movie, but it was still pretty fun. You still feel like you're in the movie Drumline, but it's actually fun. But then I heard of this brilliant film called Hiplash being re-released for its anniversary. Yeah, no, it's not. It's a great film. It's a fantastic, brilliantly shot film. Awesome message. Horribly inaccurate because I forgot who put it. I think it was it was the YouTuber Adam Neely. He did a review of it. He's like a huge jazz influencer. He did a review of it, and he's like, it's a music movie that's filmed like, or that's told like a sports movie. And like, I mean, one thing, yes, there are like conductors who yell at their students and who are mean. That's true. That exists, and it sucks. But most people, they are in music school because they enjoy music. They're not there to be like, you know, competing against each other. They're all like there to learn music. There's like so much like backstabbing and fighting of like who's gonna be. It's kind of like an anime. It's like a sports anime. Also, there's like a scene where like the main guy, what's his name? I know he. What's the thing? Oh my god, what's the guy's name? I don't know, whoever the main character was. He was in Top Gun Maverick. He like did something wrong, and so to punish him, the conductor said, you're gonna be benched. You're gonna be sitting on the bench during the performance. So they kind of treated him like a backup drummer, like you would have like a backup football player or something. That's just not what happens in a jazz band or any kind of band. You are something. There is no like, this is your backup. You are first chair. You are the drummer. There is no like, all right, we're gonna bench you just in case we need to swap him in. That's not how that works. It's just really funny. But yeah, it's a great movie, but it's a sports movie. It's not a music movie. Ladies Rock Modesty. I watched the first 5 episodes. I'm still watching. I just haven't had time. I did really enjoy it. I have yet to finish it though. Do I own a battery? What do you mean? Like battery? You mean drum set? I'm confused. But no, I was really enjoying that. I need to finish it. Anyway, all this to say, Hiplash, great movie. Go watch it. Don't assume that's what jazz school is like. I know there was like a scene in like there was like a scene where he's practicing so hard that he's bleeding. Nobody does that. And if you are, stop. That's not how you practice music. There are definitely moments when you're practicing when you get really into it, or you do, or like you're upset with it, but it's more like, this is annoying, I can't get it. It's not like I'm gonna keep going until I die. That's so bad. Please don't drum until you bleed. It's so bad for you. And truly, but it's an awesome scene. It's incredible. It's so cool. But don't do that. It's so bad. Because there are like people who outtrain so much that they actually get like permanent nerve damage, not just drumming, any instrument. So it's like, it's serious. Don't do that. Natsu, you see, so when Natsu was going to be a drummer, I was like, I'm going to take this very seriously. I took it all very seriously. Your drummer girl is so cool. Yeah, she's so cool. Have you been in marching band? So I was in a drum corps, which is like, it's like a marching band but more militaristic, and it was really fun. Mostly, I liked actually playing. I liked marching. It wasn't a field band, so we never did any like shows or whatever. And then I did marching band for high school senior year. It was a ton of fun. I really enjoyed the actual playing of the music, and I'm not going to get into it because it's really annoying, but the people and like the drama was awful. I hated it. But I love marching. It was so much fun. Would recommend. Try doing a marching band for like a summer or something. I was never really that good, but it was fun.
And it seemed fated, almost serendipitous, that it would release just as I needed inspiration. Furthermore, it will be a new experience. I've never seen it.
Okay. Well, I mean, like I said, it's a good movie, but please don't take any inspo from it.
Fate rarely hands us such clear signs, Sensei. So I was drawn to the romance, the opportunity. I had no choice but to come here early to secure tickets.
Yeah, it is irresistible. Oh, nice. You did middle and high. Nice. What'd you play? I did tenors. I did tenors, and then the last year I switched to cymbals, and I had so much fun. I loved cymbals. Tenors was like fun, and it's like the coolest. It's the coolest instrument. It is 5-6 drums. It's cool. All right, I don't care. Snares can do a lot of fun tricks. I get it. Bass is harder than you assume, but nobody cares about basses. Cymbals, though, not too many people care about cymbals, but you gotta do tricks. You gotta do tricks. You're like the color guard of the drum line. You're like the color guard, but you actually do something useful. I can't say that's really mean. I have so many friends in the color guard. It was really mean. But you're the color guard of the drum line. You gotta like dance, you gotta like do crazy flips and like blind people. You gotta help the snares out when they need cymbals or hi-hats. Love it. Cymbals, underrated. Underrated best instrument in the marching band. You played tenor sax. Oh, nice. Alto and tenor. Wish you could have done violin that time. Yeah, that would have been cool. My favorite thing was I was watching one of the high schools when I was in a parade, and they had a bass guitar, an electric bass guitar. So one of the guys was like walking, playing the bass guitar, and then there was another guy behind him pushing the amp on a dolly. It was so funny. I was like, I want to be that guy. I want to be the dolly guy. What instrument do you play? I play the amp. I push it down the road. I was like, yo, that is so cool. You have a guy for the amp. That was awesome. I mean, I love the teacher that did that, because like most people are like, okay, well, we need this, and the guy was probably like, hey, I can't play, I really want to be it, but I can only play the bass guitar. And he's like, you know what, I got you. Let's strap that thing to a dolly, get a battery pack. Putting a bass guitar in the marching band. Let's go. It was so funny. I had to congratulate that kid. I was like, man, that is awesome. You are the dolly kid. That's so fun. I love it.
Right, I knew you would understand the romance of it. However, I don't just come here for the movies. I discovered this place when I was looking for desserts. The treats come with a topping you'll find hard to replicate anywhere else. A dessert that can only be enjoyed when topped with the movies. That is popcorn. Oh, you'll buy the popcorn because I purchased the tickets. And I thank you kindly, Sensei. Shall we pick... Oh, look at how happy she is. Shall we pick out some flavors?
Yeah. And so I bought caramel, strawberry, eclair, and clotted cream. Eclair popcorn? That sounds awesome. Eclair popcorn. Man. Let's see how she feels. The theater was surprisingly empty. Yeah. Miles Teller. That's the guy. He played the drummer in Whiplash. He's also Rooster in Top Gun Maverick. Man.
Just as I planned.
Plan? Natsu, what do you mean?
Think, Sensei. This is not a simply a movie. This is a drum movie, one filled with resonance and beats that touch your soul. And the way things turned out is positively ideal. The essence of music, imagine it. The sounds of drums hitting us, unabated by the presence of others.
That is compelling.
Exactly. It is why I bought matinee tickets. During the opening weekend of some action movie everyone else likes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Speaking of, I gotta see Now You See Me 3. I hate that franchise. If you thought I didn't like how Whiplash was portrayed, at least Whiplash is a good movie. I know I already ranted about Now You See Me. I'm not gonna do it again. But I still want to see it. I want to see the new Now You See Me, even though I hate that franchise. Soon the theater lights dimmed.
Make sure to savor this, Sensei.
And then the credits rolled. Was it good? Let's see what she thinks.
Compelling.
What a plot twist, Sensei. Plot twist? I don't think Whiplash had a plot twist. Plot twist, he died drumming.
The protagonist's teacher was the culprit. They locked them up for 15 years and only fed them desserts. What madness.
Wait, what? Okay. This is the alternate reality. No.
Oh my, I was so excited I barely ate any popcorn. And I worked so hard to curate the flavor profile. Sensei, you have lots of work waiting for you at Shale, right?
Ah, don't remind me. You're bumming me out.
In that case, Sensei, take this popcorn. It's as I told you, a little sugar is the perfect antidote to stress. Don't go working overtime unprepared.
It does look tasty. Yada! After returning to Shell, I finished my tasks while sampling the sweet popcorn. It was so sweet that I never felt drowsy. And then I died from a sugar crash later.
Ah! Sensei, emergency! Practice room! Hurry!
Huh? Huh? What? What a replied Shane. Oh, guys, it's lobby time. It's lobby time. It's time to lobby uninvited guests. Welcome, guests. I am lobbying for Natsu. I rushed to the practice room in a hurry. But I couldn't find Natsu.
Sensei!
Oh, we're going right into it. Are you ready?
She's taking a nap. She's taking a nap.
You could see her little tummy.
She's so cute.
Oh, she's crying. Are you out of energy? What have you done? She's so cute. Look at her.
Here, over here, Sensei.
What have you done?
She's so cute.
What's going on?
It's in the drum set.
What are you doing to the drum set? Why do you have a drill?
A black rustling crawling thing.
What? What are you doing to the drum set?
I've turned this place upside down and I still can't find it.
What did you put in there? Yummy is sus. What are you talking about, Neon? What was in the drum set? I'm so confused. So you're scared, Natsu?
What are you talking about, Sensei? Oh, angry. He's not a single high school grown Kivotos who wouldn't be scared of that thing.
I think I could find a few.
It's way scarier than something like a bullet.
I mean, maybe, I guess.
Yeah, poor Natsu.
Also, why are you in this position? This is not the scared position. I feel like my sanity is under attack. At this rate. The limited edition macadamia cookies I worked so hard for. Will be lost. What? No, they're not gonna eat it. It's fine. So that's what you're really scared of. You're scared of losing your cookies. Please, Sensei. Onegai. Save it. Tasukete. Oh, she's crying. Ooh, the poor Natsu. Okay, I'll save you. What do I need to do exactly? After that, I searched every corner in the room with Natsu. I still don't know why she's lying in that position. I don't think that's like a scared position. It wasn't a snake or even a cockroach, but instead an awe-inspiring large dust bunny. I tossed it in the trash and returned it to Natsu. Returned to Natsu. Dust. It wasn't a cockroach. Good. Why tiny? Oh, tiny so you can see all of the live 2D. When there's a live 2D, I get small so you can see all of it in its glory. And yet, nothing has changed. You see, that still could have ruined my macadamia levain cookies. So thank you, Sensei, for saving Cookie's life. And now I can get back to practice. All right. Or not. Right, the drum set is all over the place. Why did you take the drum set apart? Why? Why? It was a necessary sacrifice in the hunt for the culprit. It couldn't be helped. Shall we put it back together? The autocorrect hates me. No, it's okay. I'm just a her now. I am now femme to Amirli permanently. It's okay. Why was I out here practicing by myself? It's common courtesy, Sensei. Sure, you can turn down the volume of an electric guitar or keyboard, but drums can't be quieted. Actually, they can. One, buy an electric kit. That's super expensive. Obviously, I know you can't do that, but you do have drum covers that make everything a little bit muted. It doesn't make it fully silent, but it does quiet it down significantly. So yeah, they're like little rubber pads that you put over the drums, and cymbals have these little rubber wraps, and you just have to practice. That also helps you practice your zones, so they're only in specific places. But yeah, no, you can quiet it down. It's still loud though. But obviously the best way is an electronic kit. But yeah, no, that is nice. I did that a lot when I was in college. I would just go alone to the recording studio that had the kit. Do I get lonely? Well, if you call it lonely, then I suppose I should be thankful to that this loneliness brought you to me. Life needs its contrasts, like sweet and salty. Well then, let's make some noise. I helped Natsu reassemble her drum kit. The giant macadamia cookies were shared afterward. Were amazing. That was cute. I like that one. All right, let's put it up. Boot her up. Natsu, where are you? Natsu? I'll show you her normal one too. Her normal one is so cute. Her original is so adorable. I love this one. Look at her face. Look at her. I love her. She's so cute. I love her. This is like one of my favorite. I love her face. All right, anyway. Let's give her a head pat. I don't think we can pinch her cheek in this one. They've been adding cheek pinching in this. I love her little scared eye shake. That's so funny. Can I give you a head pat? Yeah, look at that face. You're so funny. No cheek pinching, unfortunately. We get a silly little face. All right, we got a few more. To exert power, one must exhaust power. Is this animosity the fate of all drummers? That's all we got, dude. Look at Sensei's responses. What? Question mark? Man, I love this. Drums of Dawn. I was pulling an all-nighter to catching up on work before the deadline. Feeling frazzled and needing a break, I ventured outside for some fresh air. Natsu's just standing there in the middle of nowhere. And who did I find at the riverside but...
Sensei? What brings you here so late? Or is it early? Oh my, you were working all night. Responsibility is double-edged sword.
What brings you here, Natsu?
I was jogging.
Nah. Nah. No, you weren't. Don't lie to me, Natsu. I don't think you know how to run. I don't think you do.
Since starting the band, I've been running along the river every morning. Banging on the drums is a lot physically demanding.
I think that's a typo. A lot physically demanding than you think. I think it's more. Yeah, okay. I will say it is yeah, it is very much a physical activity.
Thank you for the follow, Sog Free. Welcome on in to the plane. We are playing through Natsu's story. We're about to end here. I think this is the last one we're gonna do. This one or one more. I could be wrong. But I hope you enjoy your stay here. How are you doing? I'm working to improve my stamina. You could say that I am exhausting power off stage in order to exert my power on stage.
You're a hard worker, Natsu. Yeah, you know, I take it back. I didn't mean to doubt you like that, Natsu. I'm sorry.
Ha. You're one to talk, Sensei.
A hardworking student needs a treat.
Treat?
You see your eyes light up when we say treat? What are you, a dog?
Treat?
I bought 2 cans of black coffee at a nearby vending machine and handed it to Natsu. She's not gonna like that.
Oh, thank you, Sensei. 0-calorie coffee, unique post-exercise dessert.
I sat on the bench with Natsu.
While I was practicing, I realized that the drums perfectly demonstrate the concept of anatomy.
No, antinomy? Antinomy? What the heck? Antinomy. Looking that word up for sure.
Antinomy.
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 A contradiction between two beliefs or conclusions that are themselves reasonable. Paradox. Interesting. There are not many short novels capable of accommodating bewildering antinomies. An example of one? The first antinomy. What? Kant proves the thesis. Okay, it's just a paradox. Antinomy. It's a crazy word to just bust out. Does Nappy speak his own language? Gotta learn more lore about the little guy. Yeah, he totally has a lot of lore. No, to be fully honest, I do have an idea to make Nappy's voice original. But to be honest, that soundbite of him, I just stripped straight from Jedi Fallen Order. That is just a soundbite from BD1, who is my favorite robot. And I have redesigned Nappy, and you're totally gonna see that I was inspired by BD1. That being said, I feel like it's different enough, but no, I totally just ripped that soundbite right from BD1. But I do have a plan to make an original voice for him. It's gonna be like a beep boop robot, not like a voice robot. So I'm not gonna make him TTS or anything. I thought about making him TTS or have like some. He'll do chat messages, but I think he's just gonna beep boop. I don't think I could find a good TTS for him. I think it'll be cuter with beep boops. So, but I want to make an original beep boop. So I'm gonna study some Star Wars stuff. So yes, there will be some. There's a fair amount of Nappy lore, but that's a secret. Mostly because I haven't fleshed it out yet, and I want to flesh it out before I say anything.
Consider the drummer seated at the back of the stage, mostly unnoticed. They are the least seen, yet their beat leads the performance. All instruments follow their lead. Their driving rhythm.
That is true. A lot of pressure on the drummer.
While other members may want to rush the tempo, the drummer must remain steady.
That's why, fun fact, it's not really a fun fact, but most drummers, when they're playing on stage, they have a click track in their earbud. It's just a metronome, just dot, 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 pounding away in your ear. That's how you stay on beat. Because honestly, I mean, really good drummers won't lose the tempo. But most drummers, you get into the music, you get lost in it, you're gonna start messing up the tempo. So you just chuck a metronome in your ear and you're good. So, but yeah, it is tough. I always rushed when I was younger. I still do. It's really hard.
So even though I play the loudest instrument, I must do so with calm mind and composed heart. And of course, I don't mean to imply that the drummer is the most important. Every role has its place. But to me, the drums are very rewarding.
They are. They're really fun.
So
I continued to listen to Natsu, but I was so sleepy that not even the coffee could keep me awake. Aw, I want to hear more about Natsu talking about being a drummer. Hunting Nappy? No, it's me and Nappy floating through space. Does it look like I'm kicking Nappy? No, it's just me and Nappy floating in space. I didn't mean for it to come off like that. I'm not kicking him. I swear he's my best friend. Oh man. My eyelids grew heavy and I began to drift.
Sensei, my shoulders. Ba-dum ba-dum. Sensei, this is concerning. The beat shouldn't be this fast.
Oh, you're talking about your heart. I feel your heart beat to the beat of the drum. Da 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 da. I don't know the words of that song. I don't even know what it's called. Here's the father. No, I would never kick him. I woke up a few minutes later. Natsu had somehow dragged me back to Shale. How? I really hope she was actually dragging like my unconscious body, just like sliding me all the way through the building. Sora's like, what are you doing? Like, it's okay, Sora. I'm just putting him away. Dragging unconscious Sensei through the halls. As soon as she saw that I was well, she quickly disappeared into the dawn without another word. That was cute. Well, I think that's it. So we got a couple done. And we got Natsu. Very nice. Oh, that was fun. Was fun, everybody. That is where we're gonna end it for tonight. Thank you all for hanging out. So, I am going to be on vacation for Thanksgiving. I will be back on Monday where we are going to keep playing Cabin Fever. We might finish it. We might not, but we're getting pretty close to the end of Cabin Fever. So do get ready for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. But thank you all for hanging out. I truly hope you have a fantastic Thanksgiving, everyone. We're gonna raid another Blue Archive player. We're gonna raid excuse me, we're gonna raid Cutie Bunny. She is playing, oh, she's actually starting volume F, so I can't stay. A little bit of spoilers isn't gonna hurt, right? It's never been bad. Well, I don't know, hold on. Is there anyone else? Any other raid suggestions? Because I kind of don't want to raid and run. I want to hang out for a little bit because I have some stuff to do. Oh, we could raid Soki. She's playing Kingdom Hearts. She's also playing a game that I don't want to be spoiled for. She's playing Kingdom Hearts 2. It's fine. I don't really care about that. That's fine. Let's raid Soki. I don't get a raider that often. She's playing Kingdom Hearts 2. How does that sound? Alrighty. So-ka-ne-e. Bam. There we go.
Well, thank you all for hanging out today, guys. I had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed the silly stories. There's always going to be more silly stories where that came from in the future, but today we are done. Oh, hello, Eraser, and hello, Eyes. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. Let's go say hello to Soki. Okay. Here since the start, what do you mean? All right. Have a fantastic, wonderful, incredible Thanksgiving. I hope you eat all the food. And if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, that's okay. But eat a lot of food. Eat so much food that you're going to be sick for days. You're going to be so sick. You're going to regret eating food ever. That's how much food you need to eat. So, alrighty. I'm going to stop talking and we're going to go say hello to Soki. Have a good day, everybody.